good. Okay, well, while you're doing that, just so everybody knows, the official intro will be done by Shadow. Sorry, I started my stream early.
I've been recording for like the past 10 minutes.
Oh, you're fine.
Well,
So,
go live, confirm and go live.
To be
Yes,
honest,
go
I feel like
live.
a good comparison. What? I have not been down here. Oh,
Oops,
let's find out what this.
that
Oh,
looks weird. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold up.
why not? I'll continue.
There we go. My chat was acting weird right now. Alrighty, so I'm live. You live?
yes, like I said, I accidentally started early.
Okay.
Where's the
Well,
potions?
welcome everybody to Terraria with Friends again, where me, Jacob, and Satana love to just goof around and do weird stuff and put gold in the money and put gold in the chest anytime one of us gets butthurt. So,
That's
you ready for some chaos?
yeah, that's actually a really good way to put that. I am I am very
Okay.
much.
Well, this is a great way to start. Um, guess what the merchant is selling,
What?
lady?
Selling.
He's selling
Oh my
potatoes.
god. Oh my god.
Okay. Well,
I almost want to get on your
Well,
butt for that, but it was at least creative, so I can't be too mad.
no, that's literally his description too. It's just
that's
chips,
wonderful.
lady.
Really?
Yes, it's purely
Someone had too much fun with that.
That's amazing.
Oh,
This
actually, I
is a
don't think I've
cricket
told
bag.
either of you this, but a
Oh,
friend of mine in
now it's a spy hat.
yep, a friend of mine in high school that I'm sure Dyson knows if I were to say his name, but we are currently public, so I'm not going to mention the name. But a friend of mine in high school, I could have sworn he was the dude from one of the My Lady memes because he used to wear a fedora in high school, and he looked exactly like one of the dudes from from one of the neckbeard images that people would use to represent him
I mean,
online.
my sister was originally the. Okay, if you've ever seen the meme of the gamer girl, the one that has like nerd written on her hand,
I think so.
my sister is one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like one of the first ones who did that.
That's an interesting bit of history.
Yeah.
That's an interesting bit of internet history. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I won't point out which one it is, but
Oh
it's
no, obviously, don't dox your sister.
more likely I'm gonna mention like what I just did. Like, hey, I referenced you in a video. Just
Yeah,
as,
you may.
as
Yeah,
in to
you
ask
at least
why
give
I'm
her a
just
heads
a
up.
gamer girl, and then she'll more likely understand.
Yeah. We have this one random extra torch here.
Oh, I think it was because I was just trying to light things up,
Oh, fair enough.
and I just didn't give a fuck.
Well,
Anyway,
I
so
need a
playing a
bucket.
Skeletron. Oh, you need
Uh,
you need a bucket. I have 3.
Okay,
Well,
appreciate.
yeah, so it would be Skeletron unless we're trying to find a specific, like, unless we're trying to like finish up some armor, or trying to find some spells or something. Because I know there are technically better spells that Shadow can get.
yeah. In
Well,
fact, actually, I think for
specifically the sights that the demons can use. The purple scythe.
I think getting him some more powerful spells because we got his mana regen, we got his magic, we got the baseline magic armor, correct, Shadow? He went off to the desert.
I have a jungle armor right now, which is a decent magic set, and I've got the spike mana flower, which will help with my mana consumption. But what couple? But I do need some other items, which would be very helpful, but they're usually found in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, I went
Everyone
straight
falls
down the
into
hole.
that. Yep, that's happened to me like 5 times so far at least.
We may need to put some platforms there just so we can run over it and only go down when we want to. Why are you making another hole? We have a desert hole.
I think he's trying to
No.
get sand.
Oh.
No, I'm not trying to get sand, I'm trying to get infinite water. that I can make this oasis.
Oh, you could have warned me before you started digging under me.
Sorry.
Because I was checking OBS. And then suddenly I'm in a hole.
Alright. Well,
Why
the
why
best
are we
thing I
doing
can think
infinite
of.
water in the desert? Does it have to be here?
Well, he's
It doesn't
making an
have.
oasis.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a specific biome for fishing.
Well, we might as well let him be there.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah, I'm
only
gonna
need
be a
one
bit.
bucket?
Yeah, I only need one bucket,
Okay.
but I will need to go back and forth to get some water. But that's
Dude,
something I can do.
there's two more.
I only need the one.
Well, you
But
might.
thanks.
It will help
Yeah.
you be more efficient. Just
Okay.
Yeah.
we have three of them for a reason. I just happen to
So-
have all of them on me.
I guess we can go to hell and try and grind for that spell.
Yeah, but how do we make sure that it gets to Shadow?
Well, I mean, once
Just
one of us picks it up, we can just
hand it to me.
yeah.
Oh, is it kind of like the Cloud Rod?
What?
The bloody Cloud Rod that we get from the hearts.
Oh no,
Or
it's
from
not
the-
like we break an item. It's a enemy drop.
Well, I know that, but is it like an item? Are do all spells function as that type of item? Like you use the item and it uses your mana to run the spell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it acts like that.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay.
I
Yay.
I have horseshoe. I hate this platform.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have the horseshoe too. Yep.
Yeah, I have an obsidian horseshoe, so specifically I'm able to
Oh, is there magma at the
also
bottom
be.
right now?
Wait, what?
Is there magma at the bottom right now? That reminds
No,
me.
no, it's obsidian just makes it to where you can walk on, you can touch hellstone and also meteorite without taking damage. It does nothing for lava.
Well, no, I'm asking. Okay. Well, I'm coming down too because I have the
Well,
other
lava,
horseshoe.
yeah, it's safe. There's a little opening so that if there is a slime over here, it's not gonna
Yeah.
full on destroy us. Oh, but there's a magma snail. I don't have a net on me.
Oh, we need to catch that?
Well, no, I was thinking we could. Don't
Um,
really have to.
I think we would have to go to see the merchant, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do these guys drop it since they're the ones
Yeah,
using it?
those guys. Yeah, those purple sickle attacks. That's what the spell does. It looks like whenever you get it, it looks like a book. Remember lava? Yeah.
Oh, I know. I was gonna hit it and jump away in case it died.
Yeah. Luckily, I do have some form of automated damage thanks to the imps.
I don't.
I'm telling you guys, I only needed one bucket. You handing me three more actually halted progress.
How? You say you need to
I'll
carry
ex-
multiple buckets of water. How is that halting
No,
process?
I don't need to carry multiple buckets of water. I just needed one bucket and some water.
But you were saying you would have to make multiple trips, so how is...
No, I only needed to make the one trip.
You said you were having to go back and forth, that's why I gave you the other two.
No, I just
There we
needed
go.
to go back to get water. That's all I said. I didn't say I had to go back and forth.
I wanted it to pour out a little bit so it doesn't.
No, that's
overflow.
fine, yeah. If it has extra, yeah, if it has extra points to flow out, we're good. Sorry, Shadow distracted me. So how does... Okay, go ahead and explain it, Shadow. How does 3 buckets halt progress?
Because I think they stack on each other.
Exactly.
Yes, but once you get the water, it doesn't stack in, it stacks in its own thing.
That's the point.
What he's needing to do, if I remember the technique, is that he needs to constantly pick up and drop water, and it'll just create a little bit of excess water, and then you can just fill up an oasis that way. So he's continuously needing. So he's basically needing to unstack the unused water buckets.
That would have been nice to explain to me because, but
Am I right on that, Shadow? Because I
Yes.
was
Yes, you
okay.
have it right.
Awesome. Thank, thank goodness I actually watched some Terraria videos.
I haven't. I'm relying on YouTube for my
Oh,
information.
I specifically watched more of a funny moments type of thing because I don't usually watch tutorials. And it was basically a bunch of veterans goofing around trying to do different challenges because there are harder things to do. And this, I think their more recent one is doing medium core,
Medium
uh,
core.
which basically means they drop all their items when they die.
Ah.
Oof.
So they were doing medium core expert, I think. There's the ghost.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to show up. I mean, I took up. I picked up like 4 gravestones, so we wouldn't end up with a hollow down here, or not a hollow, a
I
graveyard.
haven't even seen the Hallow.
Yeah,
Is the
yeah,
hollow a spawned biome, or is it one that we accidentally create?
it's a spawn biome.
Okay.
But it acts like the Crimson and the Corruption that it will spread, but it's hard mode only.
Okay, so we won't see it until hard mode starts.
We
Oh,
won't. Yeah,
there's the lava.
Yep.
I can
Never.
outrun it now.
Yeah, yeah. Congrats, you can outrun lava. Which is
I know
actually
it's
pretty
not that
cool.
hard, but still.
Yeah.
I'm used to in Minecraft when you see lava in the Nether, it's just a death sentence if you're too close.
It's basically it basically acts like water.
Yeah. That's why I never stand up against the block when I'm in the Nether.
Yeah, I made another opening on the other side and also kind of opened it up a little bit, so there's a bit more of an overflow. But it makes it
Yeah.
easier
Oh,
for.
slime rain. Wonderful.
Well, I mean, a magma, and now the magma slimes are falling.
Yep. Wait, that's a thing?
No, I'm just saying the
Oh,
previous
yeah, they
magma
were.
slimes fell down to try and get us, and well, ow.
Sorry. Sorry. I was fixing my headset. Okay. I couldn't actually. Oh, okay. Okay, I deserve this. I deserved that. I
Um,
literally walked into lava.
There's a heart over here.
I see it.
Zealous Crimson Rod is really helping, but it's at times like this where I wish I had a summon.
Don't you guys have
Yeah,
the
I have the
slime
hornet.
immunity item? Why not? Why not that?
I put mine up, I believe.
Well, I don't think it works with the fire one. I'm just specifically talking about shadow. Like, why don't you?
Yeah, we have multiple in the
Because I
chests
have
back at
better
home.
equipment for my build.
Well, I mean,
Do
I always
do
hold
you
on
need
to
a
it.
guard,
I put it in
Shadow?
tidbits.
No, I don't need a guard. I'm perfectly capable of defending myself. It's just that these slimes falling from the sky is going to be rather inconvenient.
No, I mean, do you need someone to help take care of them so you can focus on what you're doing? Is what I mean.
That's what, and I think he says no. I don't think I think that's what he was specifically saying. Like, no, I don't need that. And lava.
I don't need a guard. I'm just going to build a roof so that the slimes can't fall on top of me as I work.
Well, I died, so I'm coming back up anyways.
Except for when the slimes fall on said roof.
Well, I'll stand on the roof and clear them out.
That's fine, you don't have to.
I'm already coming anyways. Like I said, I died, so I'm already up here. Might as well. Besides, I have more fun dealing with the slime. Besides, the slime rain doesn't last once night falls completely, right?
No, it lasts for a set amount of time, I think.
Yep.
Or you have the day. I think that's
I think it's
just
a day
King Slime
cycle.
spawn condition. I think that's just King Slime spawn condition. Like you have to kill a certain number of them. No, that's just during the event. My bad. Holy crap! They are gathering around right here.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get some of them to spawn my way. I'm coming. Wee. Nope, nope, nope. That would be counterproductive. I fell
Slimes
down.
are polluting my oasis.
I fell. I keep falling down the desert hole. Okay, give me a second. And there's a blood
And a
moon.
blood moon.
Yeah, I'm coming to back you up.
Did you see how many slimes that was?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yay for blood
See what I'm
moon.
doing?
Yes, I see what you're doing now.
little slow and rather inconsistent, but it does the job much better than carting than carting buckets of water by hand from one biome to another. And there's Pinky.
Oh, there is Pinky. I didn't think Pinky would show up right now. Oh, slime rain's still going on. Okay. So, yeah, it is a set amount of time. It's not a daylight cycle. That's odd. Every time I've seen it, it's been just like a day cycle. I guess that's because it started in the morning. This started relatively late in the day. And there's the Keem Slime.
Great.
Do you want me to teleport? I think you guys
We
got
can
it.
handle him.
Yeah, we can handle him. I
Yeah,
think.
I'm just going to the right a bit and just seeing like if there's any like lootables, even though we don't have a shadow key yet.
Yeah, we accidentally wake King Slime up during a blood moon. That's lovely timing.
Thankfully, during boss events, monster spawns are reduced.
Yep. At least monster spawns that aren't related to it. They're still getting a hell of... Oh, well. Yeah, I still got 30 seconds before I can heal.
I found a potion that is really good for shadow.
What's that?
What
Magic
is...
power.
Oh,
Yeah, I need just a second for the potion sickness to wear off. And I'll be back out there. And, of course. Well, it's trapped.
Unfortunately, something likes to teleport. I found a shadow chest.
Okay, do I have a wormhole?
please tell me you've respawned.
Yes, I have. Hold on, I'm coming. Up.
Okay, game. You know
Just as I was about to hit the wormhole potion.
Wormhole potion, are you even on red team?
Nope.
I mean, you weren't either, Shadow.
Actually, I was.
I think he was, because I think... Yeah.
Okay, well,
I guess King Slime despawned.
Yes, he despawned.
I'm sorry.
And also, why hit the wormhole potion when you... Oh, right, because it's a boss event.
Yep.
Pylons, is what I was about to say.
Oh! I didn't think about that, I'm sorry.
But boss events, the pylons don't work anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, what happened to me in comparison is that I got two gold portals right next to each other from breaking pots.
And what are those?
Basically they're little portals
It
that
spits
appear
out
that
a
just gives you a
bunch of money.
lot of gold.
Mm.
A lot of gold coins.
Well, we still have Blood Moon, though.
Well, we still have the other bad thing, I guess.
Yeah, we still have Blood Moon.
I guess this is an upside. I am getting a fair amount of wormhole potions. And by a fair, I mean at least a couple of them.
Yeah. I just meat grindered a bunch of slimes.
Created.
Okay, I'm trying to get out.
Created.
Oh, another
Good.
shadow chest.
Character, would you jump for me, please? There we go.
That's not its name, but okay.
No, I'm talking about my player avatar.
Yeah, but that's not its name.
Oh.
I know my player avatar's name, okay? That's not the issue here. The issue is that I don't...
Huh?
The book's knowledge empowers your villagers. What does that mean?
Advanced combat techniques increases the offensive capabilities of all villagers.
Oh.
Oh.
I guess you got it?
Kind of worthless, but okay.
That was me.
I mean, it's useful because it means we have to worry about defending them a little bit less.
they can actually be a little bit more of assistance in combat.
At least when stuff's attacking the houses. And when we try to avoid spawning bosses unless it's like the Eye of Cthulhu away from the house, so.
Hey, go ahead and drop a crimson rod on somewhere around here, please.
Oh,
Or
right,
on
I
the floor.
completely forgot to do that during the King Slime. There. I did it on my side of the Oasis. So how do you get the Oasis to, like, is the Oasis a gradual spawn, or does it just happen once you have
It's
the
a
water?
biome.
Yeah,
It pretty much it's just a lake in the desert.
Okay.
dang, this thing does not want to spawn, does it? Or drop. I guess drop would be a better term. I am getting a lot of gold though.
I don't know if there's a difference between desert fishing and oasis fishing though. Come on. Bloodman, will you please stop?
If I get out of the desert, I'll probably be able to tell you how much longer we have once I can see the moon. But it shouldn't be too
3:05
much longer.
a.m.
Oh yeah. So we have what, 3 in-game hours? Which, how long is an in-game hour?
I think it's like every couple of seconds. It's at least
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So one Mississippi.
Oh no, yeah.
Every second is a minute.
Yeah, I have a clock on me, so I should know.
Yeah, I just got near shadow when I timed it. Yeah, every second is a minute. So an
So
hour is a minute in real time. So we got 3 more. Oh, come on, crash. Fuck.
Well,
God.
Every time. I haven't figured out the problem. When I've looked into it, I keep getting single player solutions, but I don't think it's single player because it happens during single player and multiplayer. So I don't know if the single player solution will work. I'm just gonna have to start trying stuff and start testing it on my own time. I almost created a new character. I believe so, yeah. Yeah, yeah, because I'm at 300. So yeah, that's to get you caught up. Yeah, no, what it was is we found 4 last time, remember? So it's back to no. You have the 1 that you in your chair, that's your 280, and then we have Jacob's and then we have yours again. Because we have an order to this. No, because if he's at 260, yeah, but don't you get 20 HP for each one? I'm back in, by the way. Oh yeah, Shadow's the next one. I'm sorry. I got the order wrong. Never mind. That's right. Due to less armor. I don't know. Yeah. So the disconnect actually saved you. Okay, let me put it back.
Yes,
Let me put my
apparently.
OBS back. Okay. We are good. We are back. God
It's the,
fucking
at
damn it.
least I kept my Oasis, and the Blood
Yeah.
Moon's over.
Yeah, I think at worst, whenever we disconnect, we get bumped forward an hour or two.
Oh, come on.
Okay, mostly since I don't want to clutter up chests with banners. Every time I get a new banner, I'm just gonna keep hanging them, and when we need them, we can just take them down and move them. Okay.
That's fair. Uh,
Okay, game.
one of the names of the items in here is very poor in my opinion, but y'all might get a kick out of it. Hold on a second. Oh, founder. I forget. How do you? No, fudge. I didn't mean to drop it. Okay,
So
there we go.
I
That's
had
how you do it.
I hope this works.
You see that?
That is kind of an unfortunate name.
Yes.
Could you? What's the password?
It's the
It's
same as it was before.
posted. It's the should
I
be
keep
pinned.
getting lost connection.
Has it just locked you out?
It doesn't say password's wrong. It just keeps saying lost connection every time I try to join you.
Okay.
Rock lobster. No.
Should I
Come on, crate.
Shadow get somewhere? We're gonna give this one shot to try, and we're gonna kind of try and maybe reset it, hard reset it, because the crash may have caused Jacob to be locked out of the
I
server.
already rebooted the game
No, I
entirely.
mean on my end, I have to reset the server link. Is what I'm
But
saying.
if
Well,
he's joining over Steam like I did, just enter in the password.
No,
I didn't
he's
have any
it's
doing
issues.
it
lost
and it's telling
connection.
him no.
Yeah,
The
it's
server is denying his
it
connection.
it finds
Okay.
the server. It lets me put in the password. I put in the password and then lost connection.
Okay.
Like
Well, I just.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's why I was trying to tell you get to the like. Okay. Okay, we're going to try this again. And if we have to reset the password, we will. Shadow, don't go anywhere and do anything yet. Until we know Jacob can join. So I'm back in. Still no? Yeah. Hmm. May could it be a DNS connection issue? No, no. Like I'm saying, it's the DNS path to the server itself. So like he's connected to the internet, but it wouldn't have to be your DNS connection. I'm saying a DNS connection between servers. The basically what you're having an issue with is your router when it's routing your signal to connect to my computer, instead of sending it to the path it's been using that's been working, it's trying to send it across a different path and it either times out or gets killed before it reaches it. Yeah, let me just restart the whole dang thing. Troubleshooting on stream is fun. Three. All three of us. You're really selling Jacob short here. Just because you and I are going to college for it doesn't mean that I didn't hear. At least you may have said it. No, you didn't. But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're going to a similar path of school as I am. Should I change which password we're using? Certain people or certain businesses are kooky, man. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Okay, I use the same password. No, I understand. Sometimes the certs are all you need. Like if I want to go be an HVAC mechanic, I have the certs. That ain't the issue. Sometimes that's all you need, but sometimes it's also due to, and I'm talking like mega corporations that do this a lot. Okay, shadows in. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it was a DNS issue because since Shadow's closer to me, he wouldn't have to go through as many places as you would. That's what it was.
I have that whole thing recorded because of how I built OBS.
Mhm.
The window captures only on Terraria. So if I try to record without Terraria being open, it'll keep the audio. It's just it'll give me a black screen.
Yeah, so we caught
So
that whole
all of that
discussion on
complaining is
stream
still is in recording now,
and on stream.
and on stream, I guess.
Yeah, well, no, I just well, I mean, you can edit it out. We can't. It's there forever now unless we edit stream VODs.
Crap.
But
He cooked shucked oyster for food for
but
fishing.
at the very least, I'm sure some people maybe heard a little bit about how IT works. So they may know how to generally troubleshoot this type of stuff if it happens to them in their
Okay.
games.
Yeah, for you
Uh,
people who may be computer illiterate, if you ever have a problem, have you tried turning it off and back on again?
yeah, it's a meme. It's like the biggest meme in the fucking IT
If you were,
century. But it
it
actually works.
it's legitimate advice. Seriously, if your IT guy asks you this and you haven't, do
Do
it
it.
before you
Yeah,
bother them anymore. Do it. As someone
Yeah.
who, okay, I'm
yeah.
sure both of them have worked actual professions, and I have worked IT for my school. When I tell you this, there is nothing more frustrating than someone coming to you with a problem, and you ask, "Have you turned it on and off and back on again?" They say no, and that fixes it. Dear
Yeah,
Lord,
that's
that gets frustrating when it's the
Um,
fifth call that day like that.
yeah, like the
extremely.
the ratio is basically, if I were to do a ratio of like with 10, it would be 5 being the on and off, 4 being complete incompetence, like they accidentally pressed a button they really shouldn't have, that type of incompetence, and then there's the one where it's actually it's like the computer's just dying,
Yeah,
like it's broken, like you need to actually go in and repair it.
yeah, like, but then there's also like a service call that I would get a lot is the printer's low on toner. I'm looking
So
at the
replace it.
system. No, it's not. Well, no, it was IT. We didn't let anyone replace their own toner. Like it was very specifically an office printer where we would let people replace their own stuff. But no, our IT office, we handle all the toner and ink because we don't trust nobody at that school, or didn't. I'm not part of the IT there, but they don't. So, but sometimes what would happen would be the printer, because for some reason the printer itself would be telling people it's low on toner, but our system would be telling us it's full. But our internal system that gave us the records that we could type into and look at through the system would all, like 9 times out of 10 that would be the correct one. So you would get there and you would check the toner and there was a way to reset it and make it check itself that we didn't tell anybody because we didn't want people messing with it. Um, that 9 times out of 10, it wasn't empty. But when it says it's full, it's most of the time like 50% empty. So we're like, okay, we need to keep an eye on this one because in the next couple weeks it'll probably be empty. It was
Okay,
like
so
this
yeah,
weird
so
sync
that
issue.
but that's more jerry rigging and figuring out stuff like that. That's
No, no, but that's a frustrating issue. It wasn't on the people's part, but then people would come in like the day after we replaced the toner and tell us that it was saying it was empty, and then
yeah. I mean that's
that is a
usually
that is a legit technical issue. But at the same time, it's still frustrating when you know that that's a simple fix that no one's implementing, but I don't know how to implement without fucking
I
up
mean
the system, like fucking up
the
the
easy
network.
the easiest way, at least a easiest temporary fix, is just putting up a sign saying like, "Hey, this happens whenever this happens." Just test it, test it by printing something.
Just trust me on this and give it a shot. Like, don't
Yeah,
bother calling me. Just do this, and if that
yeah,
doesn't work for you, then call
Well,
me.
no, it would
yeah.
throw up on like their computers. Like for some reason, the ones that were connected to the actual IT accounts would get the correct information,
Well,
but
then maybe
when
it's
they
them
go to
that.
print something, it throws up an error code.
Well, then
Was like the
maybe
thing that was a technical issue that I don't think they ever got resolved. But it was
I was
frustrating to me because part of like the intern's main job was to replace toner. Like that was our biggest thing to do.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
So it gets frustrating real fast
the
when you do that like 2 or 3 times a day.
the I guess the other way then, if it's supposed to be like more connected to computers,
Gosh, I need great potions.
mass email.
Yeah, maybe.
Because at the very least, with people who are working there, they're more willing to actually look at an email, especially if it's an important one about like
Yeah. They said there was
about
one that
certain
was
stuff.
sent out at the beginning of each year that, since most of the time it doesn't really go to the interns, most of the time that stuff just goes to staff. It we never saw, but apparently, and it was an issue we actually no, actually we did get it fixed. Never mind. We it did end up getting fixed like halfway through my time there, but for the first couple months it was a it was an annoyance more than anything really. If I am being 100% honest, it was an annoyance. It wasn't a problem. It was an
Hmm.
annoyance.
Hey, Jacob, would you mind doing me a favor?
What?
I need you to go to the ocean and pick up some palm trees. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but according to this wiki that I just looked up, it looks like an oasis. I'm just trying to replicate the conditions of an oasis as much as possible, considering. And one of the things that I noticed was palm trees on
Ooh.
either side of it. It also said it was a naturally spawning biome, and we don't have one.
Yes.
It didn't. It didn't say that it couldn't be built, however.
Oh,
So I'm
that's
just
good.
trying to replicate it.
Well, are you looking at the wiki, or are you looking more like at a guide through
It was a wiki.
a wiki?
Yeah, and my sonar
Well,
potion just wore off, so.
I think some of
It
the
consists of a sizable body of water
You
surrounded
could.
by multiple palm trees and shrubbery such as mini
I
cacti, ferns, and flowers. Cattail plants grow in the lake and there are often multiple
um.
dragonflies flying around and above the surface of the water.
Okay. You want to know how to make palm trees?
What?
You just use acorns to make
You
palm
just
trees.
use acorns? Seriously?
Yeah,
yeah,
I
because they
just
all
did it.
trees drop the acorns.
Yeah, I was getting acorns from the palm tree. I got a banana out of it, so it wasn't
Oh,
a
so
complete
what
waste.
tree it grows into just depends on the biome it's planted in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you plant it and it goes to be a palm tree, you know you've succeeded basically.
Well, that's one step in the right direction.
Well,
At the
no,
very
it
least.
that's what I mean. If it starts turning into a
If it looks like a seed instead of a sapling, then you're on the right track. It changes forms. It changes its preview sapling look depending on what it is.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So if it's a sapling, then you're usually gonna get the normal tree. If it's a a seed, then that means you're gonna get the palm tree style, which is only only for sand, basically. There may be other versions, but I'm not certain.
I don't know.
But
I'm just rolling with.
so I actually got 2 consumable items. I got bananas, and I also got a shrimp po' boy, which is a medium improvement to all stats for 18 minutes.
Dang.
Shoot, I got a shucked oyster, which is a minor improvement for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
So
and the
do we
Not the
wanna
worst.
try and carry on what we were doing in Hell, since under normal conditions I'm sure Shadow can defend himself and work on this stuff at the same time. It's just
Yeah, under
he
normal
was working on
conditions.
building and I didn't want him to have to worry about it too much.
I mean, I can toss him my imp staff so that you can summon one. Just let it defend him.
That would be nice.
Speaking of which. Oh yeah, I only get
Whoops.
one.
Whoops.
Yeah,
No, 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 no.
I got
Wrong
it.
way. You got it?
Yeah. There you go.
Sorry.
Anyways,
I didn't mean to throw it the wrong direction.
You're fine. You're
I
fine.
realized how that looked. It's actually going to be a while before these palm trees grow anyway, so I'll just go back with you. And don't forget, there's a pylon.
too bad, I'm already going.
I have something better.
Oh, mirror, dang it.
I'm just being stubborn.
I mean,
I don't
I
have
was
anything
going
cool, I'm
to.
just being stubborn.
No, I was being stubborn too. I was just being stubborn. Then I was like, oh wait, I have something better than this.
Oh, and also, Shadow, yes, I did actually remember there was a python. I was just being stubborn. There was no
Man,
stopping.
I am screwing. Like, okay,
You're what?
I, I you, my my hearing is
Phrasing.
I know, but my hearing is just completely shot because there was a moment where you tried to say chest and I heard chair, and then there's also you tried to say pylon and you said like something else entirely.
I'm just a reject, okay?
If anybody finds the undead merchant, he has some stuff that we can use.
Undead.
He's basically, think of it like a traveling merchant, but he only spawns underground. He never gets like an icon saying like, "Okay, careful, lava."
Under the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, red team. I just thought about it as I was coming down. I'm like, oh yeah, red team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the right a bit because I did see the Hellbrick tower, the Hellbrick building, whatever whatever you want to call it.
Lava fly.
Another
You
one
shall
for
be
the
useful.
collection.
Oh, right. I can't pick you up because I don't have a certain thing.
Did we
There's a
never
ghost.
get a? I know I broke a grave. I mean, if you,
Lava
it should.
flies are good for lava fishing.
I don't know why the go is he just stuck down there? Hey,
Apparently.
huh?
I have a feeling I think I may know what the error is, but I for like the crashing because I think it's trying to go into like a trying to um render more of the
Does anybody have an
location.
obsidian skull?
Jacob has something fused with something else.
I have an
What was that?
obsidian
Ash?
horseshoe.
Yeah.
Well, I just need to get some better equipment because there is a fishing rod that you can make out of hellstone that allows for lava fishing. If anybody get a demon scythe, let me know.
That's what I've been trying to grind for.
Yeah, we're actively trying to get something for you, man. Okay, so question, Jacob, where in the world did you go?
Right.
You went right?
Right.
Okay, I'm
Like
not
like my
100%
last
sure
name.
I
He was
have.
way off to the right.
Yeah, he's like 2,000 feet away. I'm not
It's
sure I have
because
the maneuverability to get over there.
oh yeah, I used an obsidian potion to get over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need like, I'm gonna need building
You need at
blocks.
least an obsidian potion to get over here, and if not that,
I'm
then
going
you're
to
gonna
grab
need to
building
build a
blocks.
bridge, or you can just burn.
Sorry, my flight ran out, but only barely.
But only barely.
Like, I was about to land, and then it ran out.
Ah,
Welp, there
I'll,
goes that idea.
yeah. I'm coming up to get building blocks, and you and I can trade off building like we did last time for the.
I've got 125 wood.
We will most likely need more than that. Oh wait, ferry. Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? Where are we going? This way?
which way do they go, George?
It's following me around. How do I know which way if I'm going the right way?
It will follow you until it sees something within a certain proximity of you, and then it will go towards it.
Okay. Does it matter which direction it came from?
No,
Okay, because it came from this direction.
it does not matter which direction it came from. Just walk around until you see it start doing a little dance, and then follow it once it does.
Okay.
Like, be quick about it, because if you don't, it'll wait for you, but it will despawn.
It
Yeah.
also despawns after out of a certain range. I noticed that weirdly enough. So it is a cue that there is something nearby, but you're not close enough to know where it is.
I mean, it will take you directly to it. You just need to be able to follow it fast enough.
I know. I'm just saying that if you're like that radius of it, like you're. I'm saying that if you're barely within range of something that would be considered a treasure to make this fairy spawn,
Mm-hmm.
there is a radius to that, and if you get outside of that radius, it will just flat out disappear, but then reappear once you move back in.
Well, I'm playing around and I'm going in a couple different directions, seeing what happens. Uh,
Fudge.
okay.
Oh yeah, I've just remembered. I have way
I
too much
am
gold on me.
under
I am
geared.
actually
So
going
I
to
need
just
to go back up.
I am very poorly equipped to be able to deal with all of this.
I now have a respectable amount of gold.
Okay, so
I've just got
yeah, I
sharpened
think I
gunpowder.
I think I know. Okay, so yeah, I do need to go to kind of where the ferry came from.
That's not a requirement. It will
No,
follow you.
no. You misunderstand. I need to go where it came from because that's what direction it's basically showing
Yeah,
me
that
to
is a
go.
cue on where it is.
Okay, well, yeah, because it keeps
Yeah,
despawning if I keep going this way. Oh, that was the dance, wasn't it? It just hovering around in a circle. Oh, nope,
Yep.
this way. This way.
Come on, demon. Give
Come
me your
on,
sight.
control. Go, 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 go.
I am severely under geared to be dealing with hell right now.
Oh, heart crystal.
hey.
This one's shadows.
And good timing too, because I'm at 4 health.
Sweet. I'm glad the
Okay.
fairy spawned. Which one of us
How did
got it?
I get that?
I think it's because you jumped down right as I broke it.
I'm gonna go this way a little bit to see what there is, because there could be something more.
Yeah, let's go, because I think this is an unexplored part of the caverns, ain't it? I don't have any torches on me, so I'm just gonna...
I have like how many torches?
I have 114.
I have 922.
Okay, both of us won't have to worry about torches for a while, just yours is longer.
You're just
That's God, phrasing. Shadow, you're the one that's supposed to be responsible for that, not me.
You're the one who took it that way.
Oh, I just made you jump over
You know what? Fair. That is actually a 100% fair point. Where in the world did I just try and jump down to? When did I get poisoned?
Oh, another heart.
Yep.
That means we can use this one.
Yeah, you go ahead and use that one. I'll grab this
You
one for
take that
Shadow.
one,
Yeah.
See,
Next time I see Shadow, I will get it to him.
Ooh, what is this?
Oh, he's getting close to us. Hold up. Shadow, you coming our way?
Trying.
Another band of regeneration, some dynamite, a spelunker potion, a danger sense potion, and some gold.
Hmm.
And some flaming arrows, I guess.
Yeah, you're getting close. I think you're Yeah, you're slightly in the wrong place. I'll come to you. Just wait there. Just wait there.
No, he's coming to the from the right.
No, I see him.
just saw him.
Yeah, no, I'm coming kind of towards him. Okay.
When in doubt, mine a tunnel.
When in doubt, dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undead miner.
Wait, is he near us?
No, that's not undead merchant.
That's an enemy.
Yeah, it's an enemy,
Oh.
but it's rare enough to show up on the life form analyzer.
Did you grab it,
Oh.
Shadow?
Yeah, I grabbed him.
Okay, just making sure
Did
before
you
I.
have the undead? Oh, you barely dodged something. You didn't. I don't think you realized.
Shadow?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
What?
asking. Shadow did?
Yeah, there was a boulder.
Oh, wonderful. Gloomy maze.
The reason why the miner is considered rare is because I think it does drop its clothing, which increases mining speed. But yeah, there's the boulder. Yeah, I already destroyed the button, so you should have.
That's a little bit of a waste of rope, but you know what? It cut me out of there. Y'all left me in a pit I couldn't get out of alone.
Oh wow. These dart traps go really far.
Oh yeah, I as said, I somehow made sure it jumped one of them without even meaning to. So
I saw
Nope.
it coming,
Nope.
so I
Okay.
just jumped.
all right, found some lava. I'm back in this biome, the desert biome.
Wormhole potion.
Hey, yo, Shadow. Well, I just found
What's
some
up?
torches. That
Oh,
black and red stuff under the railing over here.
I think that's Crimtane.
Yeah, basically worthless.
I mean, we can sell it. Can't we?
I mean, if you're willing to mine it, I guess.
It's not gonna hurt, but it's not gonna help either.
It's not gonna help much, yeah. You don't normally.
How do I get off of the minecart again?
You can press E and that activates your.
Okay, there we go.
It's the easiest way for me to do it because I don't remember how to do it.
Yeah, it is Crimtane. Yeah, but no, it's like we can make it into bars and sell it, so it's just
Oh,
money.
underground desert.
Yeah, this is the underground desert I've seen and have explored a lot of. Well,
Traveling merchant.
Willie.
Willy Coyote.
No, I don't
Wee.
think
Oh,
that's what he's getting at.
I found the what is this?
Wee.
I found the granite biome.
You found
Another one?
Yeah. Oh, this one's huge. And by huge, I mean like a giant opening. And there's also another mushroom biome. What?
Alright.
And I just got I got a demonic rally.
Traveling merchant is in the jungle. He has an ammo box, companion cube, foe, and sake.
Well, I mean, we might as well grab everything except for the sake.
faux show. That's literally what it says as a description. And the companion cube is 5 platinum. Who wants to
Oh,
cough
okay.
that up?
Yeah, it's a pet.
I don't have that.
I
I
mean,
definitely don't have that.
I
Boulder!
would like to have a pet companion cube since I don't have a
Oh!
pet except for this face monster.
Donnie, you can see my health.
Oh god, get him wherever you are. Get out of there, man.
No, I got hit by a boulder. I don't know how I lived, but 11 health is very little.
Dang, man. That is rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Basically. Is that lead? Yeah.
Alright. Obsidian skull. Immunity to fire blocks. Alright, so if I can't make a oasis, then what about the snow biome? And will snow fishing help me get something? Snow.
Oh,
No, I don't need snow flinks.
I may have to
Snow
use a recall
biome.
potion just to get home at this rate.
Here we go. Jeez, all of these ads.
found another one.
Okay.
Frozen crates. Ice skates and flurry boots, as well as a blizzard in a bottle. So yeah,
I found Hermes boots.
Mm, can can I please? Can I please have them?
Don't
Uh,
you?
He doesn't have any Hermes. I got the Dune Rider boots, remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I will.
Because I needed because I needed some form of extra mobility.
Yeah,
Did we
but with
want
Hermes
the
boots, I
active
can start.
stone blocks? Do we want to keep those?
What?
Active stone blocks.
Those are supposed to be used for pressure. Like if you activate a pressure
Traps.
plate or a lever with them, like with wiring, you can make it to where they disappear, reappear. Okay. So yeah, it's like, let me
I'm
just.
fixing our storage problem because it's starting to bug me. If y'all need
Okay.
me, let me know. We do need to maybe try and do Skeletron a couple times, or
Or,
Yeah.
yeah, attempt.
yeah, we need to at least make some attempts.
Alright. Guide, where are you?
There's an airship. Wait, we can have airships in this game?
It's a mount, I think.
Hmm.
I know there's an airship mount, which is supposed to be from
Spectre
Pirates or
boots.
Halloween. I can't remember.
As soon as I get those Hermes boots, I can make Spectre boots, and then I can start working towards that.
Hey, Shadow.
What's up?
How are we on wood? You mind checking for me real fast?
I have 125.
I mean total. Like,
Yeah,
checking
I
the
think we're
blocks
talking
chest,
about
please.
like in bulk because
Water
maybe
walking
getting low on.
boots.
Because if we are getting low, I will grind up what I need to do this.
We have
So.
233 rich mahogany.
Yeah, but didn't you want to use that for something specific?
That would be up to Jacob. Let's see.
Do we have any?
Doesn't look like we have any wood that I can see.
Yeah. Wait, I can make stone platforms, right? Are there stone platforms? No. Or do I need to be at some sort of sky or crafting
What?
workbench for that?
What?
Stone platforms.
I
Are there
don't
storage
think those
platforms?
exist.
I don't think that's a thing.
I
Yeah.
don't think they exist.
Am I just crazy?
I think there may be
Mm,
stone brick platforms, but even then, that's.
I see wood platform and I see gray brick, so make
Yeah,
two
there is
gray
gray brick.
bricks.
Yeah, you
And
can use
yeah,
gray brick platform.
there are stone platforms, but they're made from gray bricks,
Which
which
are
is made from
just
two stone.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. Did the party girl just explode a slime with a paint bomb?
Yeah,
Yes.
it has a type of basically party grenade.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And yay. Yeah, but you end up just trading one stone for each platform here. Because you use two stone blades, the gray bricks, and then you use one gray brick to make two platforms. So,
Yep.
yeah. Should I just mirror, for the most part, should I just mirror the main chests and then leave the chests that are full? Should I just mirror those as basic blocks chests too? And then the ones that aren't full and that we probably won't fill, just put an
Okay,
empty
so
chest below them that we can use for whatever.
let me go ahead and tell you, Satana, that once you get late game, these chests are going to start filling up, and you're going to have a lot of space, so it's best to start getting a late game organization scheme early on.
That's
Alright,
what
so
I'm
what I mean by that...
asking.
Okay, so specifically, we're probably going to need 2 or 3 equipables chests by the end of it. Basic blocks, maybe 2 of them. Weapons we need to subdivide into ranged, melee, and magic, which summoner can fall under magic. And then we'll have to then we can have like maybe 2 armor chests. Vanities, do whatever you want with. As far as herbs go, we'll need to split up seeds, herbs, and monster
Wait,
drops.
hold up. Before you get to that, I need to read this because this looks important.
Found another arachnid biome.
Cool. I am waiting on those Hermes boots.
I
Okay.
I know
Yeah,
they're there. They're
okay.
in my inventory. I'm kind of exploring about because I'm
So
trying to see if I can find
basically,
anything else.
all of the ones that we currently have that are kind of mixed bag boxes, we need to separate out. Um,
Correct.
and everything
I
else
found
we
a
could just.
suicide chest.
I still don't think I got that achievement.
You've tried it once already, so I and it didn't work. So I don't think it's gonna work this time.
Yeah, dead men tell no tales.
Shadow, buddy. Thank you.
That's why I was moving.
Oh,
I
wait.
found a cloud in a bottle.
Shift doesn't help.
Hey!
Isn't that our second one of those too?
We can actually start merging balloons with those.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more than likely merging my balloon.
Yeah, well, don't... Wait, doesn't somebody already have a cloud in a bottle?
I was about to say, I thought we already found one this playthrough.
Bye, Willie.
Yeah. Satana, don't you have one?
No. Most of the mobility
Got
stuff went to y'all to start with, remember?
yeah.
I was focused on defense. Like literally the boots were I had the air balloon, but the boots and the lucky horseshoe were like the big things. Hold up, check out the equipables. What are you using to do that with?
Mud.
Oh, mud. Okay, fair
We
enough.
have 3 full stacks of it.
Oh no, I figured. Huh? I could have
All
sworn
right.
we had one.
Do you want me to do you want me to effectively die in a really dumb way?
You're gonna
Sure.
trigger the chest, aren't you?
No, I've already destroyed that.
Oh.
I have a
Then what?
teleportation potion.
Oh. Uh, you're recording, right?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Take 2, Satana?
Take two of what?
Do I need to be ready to clip this?
Uh, probably. Go for it.
Where is it?
Alright, hold up,
Okay.
let me pull up Twitch.
So
Give me a second.
do you want me to? I'm willing to activate it. I'm just.
Hold on, I'm going to channels, here's Satana's stream. Alright, just do it.
Guess I really
Alright,
should.
I'm ready.
Okay, you're ready.
Yeah.
1 second. Do we need a band of regeneration, or is it alright if
We
I
have
use
like
that?
3 in the chest plus the one, or
Okay.
2 in the chest plus the one I'm wearing. Like, cause I have the violent, we have a quick, and we have another violent. So if
Okay.
it's very specifically defensive, I may take it, but beyond that,
It's
nah, we
it's
We'll
just
don't.
need
plus
a
one defense. It's a
we'll
hard
need the
one.
corruption
Yeah.
version of that too, because you know that band of star power.
Yeah, but that
Okay.
that's
Well,
that's dependent on
actually, no. I
us
can just
getting
do
to
this.
that
I can
point,
hold on
does
to it.
isn't it?
Okay. So here we go.
All
Oh,
right,
that is disappointing.
It
where'd it
didn't
take you?
pop up. What happened?
Press him on the map.
Where did you go?
It took him to the
It took me to the left of the base.
well. Well,
Disappointed.
no need to clip it then.
Well,
What?
yeah.
What were you trying to do, man?
Teleportation potion. Teleport to a random location.
Oh. Oh, it took you somewhere pretty bog standard.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I died 2 times before. One of them was in the desert. The other one was in hell. The first one I did was in hell.
Oh yeah, I'm in hell.
Yeah.
That one.
Just the flat. I'm in
I still
hell.
have that clip.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Should I go ahead and work on replacing the walls down here?
Okay. So I have 2 items for you, Shadow, because I know you have an obsidian skull. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Then you get this, and you get this.
Okay. Hermes boots are definitely turning into specter boots, but I need water walking boots because I'm not going to use the lucky horseshoe on this. It's a waste. Because if I have water walking boots, then I can merge it with an obsidian
Well,
skull to get obsidian water walking boots, which allow me to walk on water and lava, and then that can be merged with the specter boots.
we could just make more obsidian skulls. At the moment, it would be better just to have the fire resistance and immunity to falling.
Well, I'm already immune to falling from the wings.
Don't we already have some like wooded or stone walls somewhere?
Oh yeah. Wait. I forgot potion.
Yay. I've missed this.
There.
Oh, magic power potion. Sweet. Favorite? Oh, right, bricklayer. I'd need to put that
Yeah.
in the chest.
I now have one piece of the mining set, so I guess this can go in armor if I can find
Why do
armor.
you always start at the bottom crafting recipes? Scrolling,
I don't
scrolling,
know.
scrolling.
You know, there's a
Also,
quicker way.
Mystic Robe.
What? What? Oh.
The crafting window is a quicker way.
Yeah, it shows you all the possible recipes. Here's the
You
the, um,
do. I already have one. Oh, is that the
that's
defense one?
that's the hard that is +1 defense.
Wait, B gun?
Yeah.
Wait, why have I been... Oh, space gun. Space gun does more damage, that's why I've been using it instead of the B gun. That's
That is.
right.
I am now at 40 damage.
Oh,
Alright.
she's now selling lizard stuff.
Ink face, click pot. Okay, so
Oh,
quit.
well. She was selling fox stuff earlier, but I already have, you know.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying that she. I think we've said multiple times that it just doesn't. Is that she basically just fuck. I can't word right now.
Sorry.
Is that she rotates between various accessories.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why?
Alright.
I thought there was a
So,
stone
food,
brick wall. Or am I just
oyster.
stupid?
You need to do gray brick. Like
No, that's what I mean. I just made like 37 gray brick. Why can't I make walls?
I was
Make a stone
thinking,
door.
like I, I I was I'm thinking that there isn't one for that. Wait,
No,
wait, walls? Not okay, not platforms, walls.
yeah.
I think that may be with wood. Like, I think wood may be needed for that. I don't know why.
Yay.
That's
Missed the
right.
speed.
Okay, well, looks like I am. Looks like I'm farming. Okay,
I have missed the
I can live
speed
with this.
of
Well,
Hermes boots.
should we try and okay next night fight Skeletron?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I mean, do
Like
you now have your
Also,
I
we
can.
need a critter's chest.
Yeah. Hold on. I will. You know I'm OCD about trying to make our spaces look nice. Okay.
Why is there a rich mahogany bed in the chest?
Because I didn't have any other wood at the time and you weren't cooperating. Actually, no. When did I make the beds? Was it last stream or the stream before?
It was last stream because
Yeah, that's why. Because you had all the wood we had, and I didn't feel like farming a bunch just to make beds.
All right. We'll need to separate summoners from equipables too, but we can make more chests.
Yes, no. I have all the chests we have, dude. Let's see. We
Okay.
have a total of 4, 7, 8, 9 total chests right now. I am worrying about building the area. Unless you need to deposit something, just give me a second. I'll be back.
Okay.
Or
Well,
just use the fisherman chest as temporary storage.
there's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. No, I'll keep the rope, just in case. But there's that.
okay, so
There's that. There's that. All right. I am very much undergeared. There's a
Oh, that
molten
was actually
pickaxe.
kind of a sick move. I just jumped up between 4 eyes, dealt heavy damage to 2 of them, and killed the other 2.
Was there a spare molten pickaxe?
I think that was made for you, except you weren't here at the moment, so we said,
Yeah.
Put it in the chest. Got it.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
whenever
there's a
you
lot of
finished
stuff
it.
that we remember we made progress for you last time, but we didn't get to
Yeah, I
use
wasn't here.
because yeah. Well, you were
Gotcha.
just not the right character.
Yeah. The
So,
fisherman will make a comeback. Don't worry.
oh nope, that is the wrong tree. I
might
love
just
how
be
further
tradition.
away from the house, the closer group trees grew more than the ones that are grouped the same distance near the house. Have either of you noticed that that's the thing?
What?
That okay, remember when I planted a whole bunch of trees all throughout all throughout the forest biome we live in because
Yeah.
we had harvested all of them and I replanted them. You remember how there was basically a bunch of them real close together over here?
I think so.
Well, they all grew, but the ones closer to the house that are similar distance to each other didn't grow.
I think we I think we might need to go ocean fishing next. Also,
You're currently the fisherman,
yeah, I'm currently the fisherman.
so if you think we need to fish somewhere, that's your job.
Yeah, well, fishing space serves multiple purposes. One, to get angler quests, which will work towards the cell phone, and two, to get items that didn't spawn in the world, which we are lacking.
No, I understand that. I am by no means knocking on the importance of it. I'm just saying,
Oh,
Your
great.
job.
I don't think,
Time to
unless we are in desperate need of something, I don't think multiple of us need to focus on it. So having one fishing rod and just whoever the items are most relevant to at that moment should take it. Know what I mean?
yeah.
And since right now we're trying to get you some good stuff so you have some survivability for what we're trying to do, you're really the one that needs it. I also love how it basically lets you plant this stuff.
Hey, climbing claws.
I already have like
We have
a
like
set of-
4 sets
No,
in
those
the
were the shoe
chest.
spikes.
Oh,
Well, I actually made a full set. I have both the climb claws and the shoes things, and I already made it into a thing. It's just in my cosmetics because I don't use it that often.
Alright.
okay, so where's my
Water.
food?
What? Whoops. I wasted a potion.
Rock lobster.
Oh, my phone's going
Hey Jacob, are you already at max mana?
I don't think he is. I think he's the next person that needs it. Because as we
Alright,
all
'cause I just
know,
picked
I
up
need
9
it the
stars.
least.
Because I just picked up 9 stars.
Yeah, dude, there were like, if you look, I believe it's in miscellaneous is where we keep them. There's 32. So if you both of you guys are at max mana, I need to start working on it for
I only
myself.
have 5 stars.
Oh yeah, no, dude, come. Are you talking about stars or are you talking about like actual mana reserve?
Mana reserved. I only have 100 mana.
Oh, dude,
Yes.
we got a ton of stars for mana, man.
I know, I know. I just was remarking like, you think that you need mana? I'm the one who's actually casting at least a little bit of spells, and I am at no mana.
Hmm. Alright, we can also make a banners chest. So go ahead and start placing down chests.
I,
So Tom,
dude,
even if you
mother,
haven't
would
used...
you pay attention to what is going on down here? I'm trying to use, yeah, mind that up.
I just did.
I was trying to wait till I could make the walls, which by the way, we don't need wood for. Apparently it was a visual glitch. Yep. Yeah, but I'm trying to get the walls done so I can actually see where I'm putting the walls. So if you don't mind, anything you're putting in the chest, please put them upstairs. In the 2 miscellaneous chests or the fishing chest for now. I will move it down here once I have this done. Or once
Okay.
we're done with Skeletron. One of the whichever one comes first.
Okay.
The lenses only stack to 99. That's good to know. Okay. Oh,
I think most things stack to 99 unless it's a block, in which case it'll stack to 999.
Alright.
wait, was it just where I was standing? That is so weird. I was standing at the wrong crafting table is what it was.
Ooh.
The fuck, man?
Well,
Okay.
Okay, well let me grab basic
Um,
blocks.
let's
That.
see. Let me look up ocean fishing. Can we get water walking boots from there?
Okay, so
Ocean crate. Yes, you can get water walking boots. It has a 9% chance of dropping. Flipper, trident. Okay, so yeah, there's some stuff that we can get from it. Much more likely to get flippers and inner tubes, but hey, water walking boots can be dropped. Alright. Well, Jacob, whenever you get back to the house, I would like to borrow your magic conch.
conch.
well, we're about once I think by the time he gets back to the house from whatever he's doing, it'll be time for us to go and try and fight Skeletron, won't it? Just about.
Even so.
Well, actually, it is the middle of the morning, so we may have some time.
Depends on how
Yeah.
long I Depends on how long I stay down here. I'm actually, if you're willing to trek back upwards, I am close to one of the edges. It's just that I am pretty far deep now.
Alright, well, I'm fixing to pile on all the way to the jungle. Alright, and now I'm making my way back up.
Okay, so now
I think the Spectre boots actually have a slightly better flight time than the rocket boots.
What is going on with these colors?
no, not. Oh my god.
I found a biome that is incredibly pink.
The hell?
What? A gem biome?
No, not gem. It's like the grass is pink.
Alright, cool. So that means
It hurts
now...
my eyes.
Yeah.
It hurts my eyes. I am in pain.
Yikes. Jeez, man. At least it's not. At least it's not glitter.
I don't know. It being neon fucking pink is not exactly helpful.
All right. Have you already searched the ocean for chests?
Yeah, and it gave me flippers.
Okay.
It has like one of those it had one of those ocean caves.
Okay. Well, I just used a sonar potion, and I'm gonna be fishing in the ocean for a while. Shrimp. I need to stop wasting bait. If I had a crate potion, this would be a lot better, but I need coral for that.
Okay, so
Red
where...
snapper.
Where did all the torches end up?
What? Oh, okay.
Trout. Come on,
Yeah, that
ocean
makes
crate.
sense.
More trout. Wooden crate.
By the way,
Fish, fish.
little off topic. Um, Despite my insistence on believing medical science and all that kind of stuff that I have discussed before, and I will say this gladly on stream, despite all of that, the American healthcare system is so royally fucked.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That is probably the one. That is probably the one thing in relation to these topics you and I agree on, if we're
Yeah.
being 100% frank. But um,
I,
I believe and I'm sure for slightly different reasons, but yeah, it is so royally fucked that honestly, I am surprised that more people weren't talking about the marches that recently happened.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
I don't watch the news because it just gets me ticked off every time I do. But let's uh try let that be all the controversial topics for this stream.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I'm good.
no,
I
I am
am
just
interested.
expressing an extreme, and I'm saying that because it is I'm saying that because the thing that I was saying I really needed to read earlier, I just looked back down at it and remembered why I needed to stop and read it. And it pisses me off because it potentially puts people I care about in serious jeopardy. So I'm not happy.
Well, that's
So let's see. Where's potions so I can store this? So there, by the way, there is a mining potion in the potions thing now. If either of you want it, since I am most likely not going to use it. Um, but
Wait,
just so you
what
two
do
know
you
it's
mean
there.
mining? Like just faster mining speed potion?
Just a mine. It's just a mining potion. I don't know its exact effect. I didn't read
Okay,
that
then it's
much.
more likely mining speed. It's just that if it's called a spelunker potion, that shows all like rare ores plus chests.
No, it's just a no. It's a mining. Yeah, 25 mining speed. 25%
I
mining
think I
speed.
found another suicide chest, but this one was in the middle of a lot of water.
By the way, you've been collecting some chests, right, Jacob?
No, I don't have any inventory for chests.
Oh, okay.
I've been picking up like other stuff like trinkets and whatnot just for
No,
storage.
I understand what you're doing. It's just I was asking if you had happened to pick any more up in your travels
swordfish.
because I am preparing to either make some. I'm preparing to make some otherwise. So let's see here. I'm gonna need lead for this, right? Lead or iron or something equivalent. I believe that's what we need to make
Wooden
chests.
crate. Ah, crap! I lost it.
Why? Why? Okay, so that particular banner cannot go there, or else we can't get through this door. Also, this is something I'm sure the two of you know, but we have to be very careful with how we place banners, or we can't get through doors. Like I said,
Yep.
I'm sure you two know it.
fuck.
Just putting it out there because I have done it like 10 times. You good? Explosives. Dead man's chest rig up on you.
I think
I knew
for
this
Dead
was a
Man's
dead
Chest, you
man's chest.
specifically.
I didn't get all the dynamite.
Ah.
I think for Dead Man's Chest to get the achievement, you specifically have to be crushed by a boulder.
It says something the fact. Okay, have either of you managed to get that yet?
I think I have it actually.
I don't.
Okay. I was
I
about to
haven't
say,
tried
I
I
didn't
think
check to see
it's
if you.
telling the fact that I'm the only one that has it if Jacob didn't have
Oh.
it. Jacob, I
What?
need you to move so I can see.
Okay, so
This is a set.
what's
No,
this
none of. Don't worry about the second layer. All of our stuff's on the first layer right now.
second later?
Don't worry about second layer. First layer is where all our stuff is. I will do
Yeah.
the sorting.
I'm not surprised. I am just trying to see if I have it. Let's see. I got Watch Your Step, Marathon Medalist,
Come
Oh,
Popped
okay.
on.
Off, You Can Do It, Magic Attire, Quiet Neighborhood, Heliophobia, Leading Landlord, Hey Listen, Jolly Jamboree. I guess I don't have it.
Come
Is all
on.
of this
Give me crates.
okay? Shadow.
So,
All this stuff that's in the fisherman chest right now.
Hmm?
Is all of this stuff that's meant to go into storage?
I mean, some of it, yeah. Ocean crate is a pre-hard mode crate. Where?
You know what? I'll let you sort out what's meant to go and what's meant to stay when you get back. I was gonna sort it for you, but I think it's gonna end up
I mean,
being
if it's related to fishing, then leave it. Other than that, take it.
okay. Well, let me get some better stuff sorted. Okay, so let's take since we have a dedicated chest for spare armors. Okay, we don't need to keep any of the copper stuff from the start, correct?
Hey, ocean crate. Trident. Fudge.
Or
Oh,
zombie arms?
Hey, Jacob, before you go, I
what?
need that magic conch. Or conch.
Why?
So that I can get back here.
Couldn't we just place a pylon here? Oh, here. How about these? These will be better.
Oh, right.
Since that'll allow you to make a return trip as well.
Okay.
Time to go back to where I died because there were 2 gold chests down there, and I don't
Okay,
think I did this
also,
one.
by the way, Shadow,
So,
this may not apply to you, but in our local area, I know of at least one place that is currently doing doses of the vaccine, and I'm not going to say this later, and I don't know if you're getting it or not, and I don't care at the moment, but just for your information, do with it what you will, one of the locations that's doing these vaccines is apparently running low, because they just called Davina, she's getting her second dose today.
oh, horrible.
Motherfucker! Yeah.
Zombie merman.
Where's fuck? Where's sellables so I can get this sorted?
Fudge.
We don't need copper stuff, right? We can just get rid of that, right?
Except for the copper short sword.
That would have been nice to know. I'll grab it in a minute. I'm sorry. Like I asked like 2 minutes ago, and neither of you said anything, so I assumed we were good. Sorry.
Copper short sword is the only exception.
Okay, well I'll grab it back out of there once the blood moon is done. I kind of can't grab it when I'm fitting stuff away from the house.
Oh, fudge. Dang, you're a pain in the rear to kill. If you can kill that zombie merman, Jacob.
No promises.
Great, now I gotta trek all the way back to the ocean.
I would appreciate.
Need a hand?
I would appreciate it, because even though I am sure I can survive, it would just be helpful considering this is our largest base. and we have the most problems with getting the right NPCs to respawn here.
I mean, they'll respawn. They'll respawn. Period. We can just relocate them.
I know, but it's a lot easier if we can.
Do you want me to try and
We just
grind
keep 'em alive.
mermen?
That since you're there, grind until you die. At this point,
Well, I'm just asking. Like, do you like? Because I think doesn't the merman get like? Doesn't it drop something that's pretty useful?
I
Like,
think so.
isn't it like a trinket that turns you into a merman whenever you're in water?
Yes, which would allow you to swim. So, hence why I'm saying kill him.
Well,
yeah, that
I
would be
think
useful.
I did, but it didn't really do much.
I mean, I'm heading back.
It
to
may
the
be a
ocean.
percentile drop.
Yeah, that's likely.
If it's a percentile drop, you're not gonna get it every time. So,
Yeah.
Like.
why am I
okay,
talking
so
like you two don't know video games? Sorry.
I mean,
I should
only,
I should really show y'all's knowledge on the subject a little bit more respect. Sometimes I'm sorry.
All that's left for me is to say something kind of rude but not mean to this session in order to have a full set.
Oh, of us just being not nonchalantly rude, but not in the not enough to put money in the
Not
chest.
genuine. Yeah. Because there was Shadow originally with the tech comment.
Yeah.
I got another money trough.
Yeah.
Oh, another money trough.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I just crossed a meteorite.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to mine that out at some point. I know we don't have any use for the meteorite stuff, but I think we need to mine that out so we can just be done with it. Know what I mean?
To be honest, the meteorite enemies are actually pretty good for grinding money.
Not true.
I mean, they're not the best, but still pretty nice.
Can we only have one meteorite in the world at a time, or is it just it has a chance to spawn
You
for?
can have multiple.
Okay.
You can't have multiple.
Oh, that's right. In my single player, I had multiple at one point because I beat the worm dude like 3 times in a row, and don't they have a chance to spawn after
After you
that
destroy,
whatever that enemy is?
After you destroy a demon core or crimson heart.
Well, after you defeat the boss that is spawned from that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because I beat the worm dude like 3 or 4 times in a row on my single player, and I ended up with 2 of them. And while I was mining one, another one happened. Wait, what is the till death achievement?
Kill a zombie bride or kill a zombie groom. I can't.
Oh, so the groom spawned and I completely missed it. Because I know I've killed the zombie bride before. In fact, I killed a zombie bride earlier in this blood moon. I didn't notice the groom had appeared. I'm just smashing everything with the mace.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh
I'm just
man.
trying to make sure that you don't get attacked by mermen. There we go.
I am a meat grinder, a meat grinder, a meat grinder. That's what I feel like right now. I'm just running back and forth, tearing through waves of enemies.
Well, I'm just doing that without even really having to actively do it because you gotta remember minions.
Come on.
Hush. Hush, I'm having fun. Don't spoil it for me.
Actually, whenever I said the word minions, I thought of the what's his face?
Despicable Me minions.
Like that, just aliens.
Oh.
But instead minions.
Whee!
I'm getting a bunch of trout.
Oh, there's a shark tooth necklace.
Nice.
Oh, so that's the second one of
Zombie
those.
merman, here we go.
Oh, you still got jumped in. Okay, I'm coming. Oh, geez, you hurt.
800th zombie. What the? Okay.
Oh,
I am less surprised that we've killed 800 of them. More surprised that it
Kill 'em?
took several
Yeah,
blood moons in one stream for us to get there.
Did he drop the shell?
No, you did not. It's not a guaranteed drop.
It's kind of like when you kill drowned with a trident and it doesn't drop the trident, even though you've killed 4 drowned with tridents in one freaking, like, within an hour. And not in a grinder. Also on Bedrock, a game that you
Wandering
do not
eye
like.
fish.
I actually, I have gotten to the point where I genuinely hate Bedrock.
Well, I mean, yeah, you
Minecraft.
can't dig down anymore. They're gonna. I think they're gonna remove that next update though.
What do you mean?
Jacob, help.
Bedrock.
You know what I meant.
Yeah,
Bedrock Edition.
I know. Was I too late?
No,
Anyways,
still there.
Oh, he dropped 2 different things. Oh, there's a chum bucket, so there you go. And you should take that as well. Give me. I guess you can give me the bow.
by the way, if you have healing potions favorited and you use them near the house, does it automatically refill your potions?
No.
Then how come I just used healing potions, checked my inventory, and still have 30 of them?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I may have gotten some from zombies. Did I get? I've been getting some from zombies, haven't
Okay,
I?
this is a cool bow. This is a cool bow.
What is it?
Rain's blood.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I think it's just using wind arrows at the moment. Yeah, it's just using wind arrows. But if I make this the Hellfire arrows, this is gonna do so much.
Hmm.
Okay, so I am going to go back in the house for a second, so the villagers, to make side, or, you know, at the very least, you know what, I'm just gonna stand in one place.
Is the blood moon over?
We're getting
It's about
close.
to be.
Yeah, we're getting close to it.
There is something in here. I can't see what though. Oh, I got it.
Red snapper, come on.
Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure I know why they're running low, because I remember how many people were there when I got it the first time a couple weeks back.
Wandering
And
eye fish.
there we go, Blood Moon's over.
Oh, and of course the wandering eye fish goes away right as the blood moon ends.
Well,
So
at
what's
the
big
very
about the
least,
Wandering Eye
at the very least,
Fish?
you got some chum buckets, which does increase your fishing capabilities.
Yeah, fishing power. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
got
also got a slightly better fishing rod out of it, but I think the lava rod would work better for me.
I have a top hat. Top hat, monocle, da. Ignore me, I'm being stupid. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I was
Do
about
I
to
got
say.
any
I
more
think I
banners
was
on me?
about to say something really dumb, like, "Shut up, or I'm gonna throw your tea into the harbor."
Huh.
Try me.
Okay, American Revolution it is.
Thanks.
American Revolution against the American. Yeah, that's totally gonna
No,
work.
you're sounding like
I know, I know.
Revolution
I'm
Beef.
I'm being stupid. So, do either of you want
Well,
the
I mean,
Bride Vanity
American
items?
Revolution against American Revolution is literally just civil war.
Fair.
Red
But
snapper.
do either of you want the Bride Vanity items?
No, just put it in the vanity's chest.
Yeah, let's put it in the Vandy's chest. One of us will grab it if we want it, want to use it.
Okay.
Where was it? Oh, it's lower. Okay, good to know. I can't get that.
You guys do know that there is a obsidian skull that improves movement speed in the Vantage chest, right?
Yeah, it's. I think the reason why that's there is because Shadow
One
doesn't want to
defense.
make an obsidian horseshoe.
Yeah, I'm waiting for water walking boots, which can be
Oh
merged
yeah,
into
I
the
have an obsidian horseshoe already. Oops. I was like,
Well, I
why
mean,
in the world?
you can use it much better than Shadow can because Shadow is
my wings already negate fall damage.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
I'd be
Okay.
working towards Terra boots.
Okay, now to
The
actually
ultimate
do.
maneuverability. Jeez. Give me one more ocean crate. Come on. Stop with all the fish.
Oh, that's a shark. That's a shark. That's a shark. That's a shark.
Oh man, that
Trout.
that was funny.
That's no shark. That's no shark. I couldn't even see that one.
Red snapper.
What? That's not a shark?
No,
Is it a
that's also
shark
a
or is it
shark.
not a shark?
Tuna.
I didn't see that one. Is what I said.
Oh.
Shrimp. Shrimp. Tuna. Holy crap, I need crate potions.
You make that how?
Okay,
With
so
coral.
Coral.
Carl. Carl. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Okay, I am just taking all of the weapons. What was labeled the weapons chest will get renamed to something else in a minute, but I am just getting all of the weapons and putting them next to each other so we're not having to go up and down and figure shit out. By the way, why do we need to keep the copper short sword?
For Zenith.
Yeah. In order to make the ultimate weapon, you need to have the first weapon.
Oh, well, we only have one.
Well, I don't think any of us are going melee. You're going melee, so we only really need one. Zenith is a melee weapon.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, so whips and maces, will we classify those as
Whips,
melee?
it depends on the damage.
Whips would go under melee. Simply
Oh,
because
it says I'm
it
a
says summon
dumbass.
damage.
I am a dumbass. Um, okay, that whip says summon damage. Okay. Should I make a separate chest for like the spare pickaxes and stuff that we're trying to keep? In fact, do we want to keep these Deathbringer pickaxes?
Where are my potions of return?
Or the zombie arms?
Oh,
Like,
there they are.
is that stuff we want? No, we probably want to keep these. Oh, hear me?
Yeah, I'm just trying to mine to where I died, and I'm getting close now.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Shadow, what do you say?
What?
Should we keep zombie arms and the Deathbringer pickaxes? Because I think we all have better than the Deathbringer pickaxes, don't we?
Yeah, I just got a molten pickaxe, so we can sell them. We can sell them Deathbringer pickaxes. If it says material, then keep it. Otherwise, if it's obviously worse than anything we have or could use, then sell it.
Yeah.
Alright, so I can make more sonar potions with coral, but we need water leaf.
I'm
Which
gonna
is
leave the
the
ranged and magic weapons figuring out what we can sell and what we can't to y'all.
Water
I'll
leaf.
I'll worry about melee stuff. Since that'll mostly affect me.
Jungle pylon.
Yeah. I'll put that
Hello,
with
dryad. Wait. Day bloom, moon globe,
ranged.
blink root, and deathweed. Fudge. You don't have a water leaf planter box? I think you might have to be in the desert for that. Oh well. Alright then. Hey. Hey! The oasis is made.
Oh, sweet. So maybe it was one of those we need to leave the desert so it reset?
Possibly.
The palm
mean,
trees had to grow, and now
also the palm
cattails are
trees.
spawning.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So we well, Shadow successfully made the oasis. That's awesome.
I mean, if we're getting into semantics, I did help by saying
Yes, yeah,
just 8
no,
cores.
yes, you did, but um,
Because now cattails are growing inside the pond, which is telltale of oasis. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and make more sonar potions, but we need water leaf, coral, bottled water, water leaf, coral.
summon should go with the magic stuff, correct?
Yes, summon items, except for the whip.
Except for the whip.
Yes, except for the whip.
Should we put that in the melee or ranged?
Yes, melee.
Okay.
Melee or ranged, yes.
Yeah, I was about to say. He did clarify. Okay, so I'm going to put, since they are technically wands, the living wood wand and the leaf wand I'm putting in the magic weapons just for the sake of some organization and theming.
Oh yeah, I should toss this to you.
Let's see here. Summon whip, put down here. What you got? I already have one.
Well then, it can go to Shadow.
Okay.
Also,
Alright. Yay!
Fudge.
Max is 400, right?
Fishing takes forever.
until we get to Plantera, yeah.
And what's Plantera exactly?
Basically, once we get to hard mode, like a lot of new things spawn in the jungle. Specifically, after I think we kill a certain amount of bosses.
The
Like
mechanical
heart,
bosses.
basically heart fruits will start spawning, and those will increase your health by 5 for everyone you get. It and it and it's the same amount of heart maximum, so it would give you about 100 extra health.
Yeah, max would be like 500.
Well, yeah, 500 without buffs.
Yeah, so it'll give you 10 extra health per heart. And
Oh,
that
10
heart
extra
that
health?
yeah, it's 10.
Well, then wouldn't that be 600 then?
If max without life fruit is 400, then max with life fruit would be 500.
Then that's 5 each. You have 20 hearts in total.
Wait, why do I
A
have...
heart is equal to 20 health.
Why
It
do I
doesn't
have
give you an extra heart, it just turns it
2?
orange.
Yeah, but there are 20 hearts, and you're saying that
We have an extra money trough, guys.
20 hearts. Okay, so the difference between max health without them, max health with them is 100. You're saying 20 hearts times 10 is 100.
Okay, I'm getting something wrong. Golden crate.
It, it, yeah,
I love that. I'm
you
getting
got your
something
point.
wrong. Golden crate. Change the subject.
um,
I know that wasn't your intention, but it was hilarious.
Thanks.
yeah.
By the way, what should we do with all this excess armor? We're still keeping it, right?
I mean, if we're still needing it, yeah. Oh yeah,
Iron
and
crate?
this as well.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so it loses its... Wait, hold up. So chests lose their name when you pick them up?
Yeah.
Yes. But you can always rename them.
I know. I'm just doing some
Obsidian crate
organization that helps with my OCD. Since I'm organizing, I'm just going ham.
Oh yeah.
I need crate potions. This would go so much faster if I had crate potions. Fudge.
I don't know if that's gonna be useful for you, but
It'll be useful for hard mode. And also my inventory's full.
I'm gonna make some dyes. Oh, he's over there. Okay.
There's a dye vat back at the house. Okay, Satana,
It
you
looks
remember?
so fucking dumb.
Yeah, you remember what we were talking about earlier?
What looks so
Critters
fun?
need their own chest as well.
Yes, pick one to the left in on the second shelf to at least start one. I'm going to try and condense as many of the chests I can over to the left, so any new chests we need, we could move to the right. Stuff like having a second chest for blocks, second chest for miscellaneous stuff, vanity items, equipable, stuff like that. I will most likely try and do next to each other as much as I can, but I'm working on condensing stuff at the moment. By the way, I'm flipping the gems and armor chests because again, I'm letting my OCD take over. Just just accept
Okay.
it. Don't we need a second herbs chest? Wasn't that something you were talking about?
We need to separate herbs and monster drops.
Okay, well, that means I'll just grab the monster drops out of here.
Oh
And
yeah.
seeds.
Are there any extra ones?
Herbs, seeds, and monster
Stingers.
drops. Are there any water leaf seeds by chance?
Um, give me a second. Water leaf?
Yeah, water leaf.
Er, nope, I just threw them
Uh,
at Jacob. Jacob has them. Sorry.
gimme.
And where were they?
Preach. Alright.
I tossed you a bunch of potions. Purple dye if you wanted to use it,
I'm good.
And an extra chest.
and
Yeah,
an
we
extra
may
chest.
end up with a much more expansive storage system than we really need, but I'd rather have too much storage than too little. Sorry,
Just
I'm playing
planting
with
some water
Minecraft
leaf.
standards at this point.
Hey, dragonfly. The oasis is definitely working. Because that was one thing that the wiki said, so
By the way, we have a grasshopper in the herbs thing. Where did you set up critters? Far right.
uh first chest after the gold ones on the second shelf. This one.
That's I told you
You
go
said
as far to the right as possible and I'd move
you
them
said
in.
left. You said left.
I did say left. I'm sorry. I meant right. Opposite of
Alright,
where I
feel
was
free to redo
standing.
it. Alright, feel free to redo it, but like you
I
said
will.
left.
Don't worry. It will be labeled if I forget to tell you where. It will be labeled. I will make sure of that. We were supposed to do Skeletron like 3 nights ago.
Well,
Or
it just
tonight.
turned night.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me at least dump shit. We all heading that way?
Maybe here in a minute.
Well, I mean, like we might as well do it now because I don't think we'll have enough time otherwise. Grab a bed while you're at it.
I
We
will.
need a
Just
summoner's chest. As in
And
for
you said that we didn't need one.
no, boss summoners.
Oh.
I got the bed. Shadow, what are you doing?
Hold on, I gotta take a phone call. Or not. That was weird. Unknown number. That's all it said on the caller ID was unknown, and then it just hung up after 5 seconds.
Hmm.
Why? Okay. I
That was
understand that you
most
like
likely a
music,
spam call.
but like, why did you choose Mario for like your generic ringtone?
Because I wanted to?
I feel like,
I'm
in my opinion, ringtones should be more focused on like it should be like special ringtones should be used on like people you know.
Why is the Oh, those are torches that are shifted to the ice biome. Okay. I was about to say.
Yeah, we all have Torch God now.
Well, no, it was the fact that there were torches that weren't. We weren't quite. I wasn't quite in the ice biome, So I just saw blue torches, and I thought, why are there water candles on the side of this random hill? And I was like, oh no, it's ice torches.
Oh, I wish we had water candles. That would be amazing.
We have one.
Yeah, we have
water
one.
candle.
Yeah, somewhere. I don't know in what chest right now. Because we are starting to get full up, and I hadn't completely sorted everything.
Okay, I'm over here, so you can teleport to me.
While I'm
Well,
walking, we're pretty much halfway there.
if I'm not there in the next few seconds, I will teleport. Or if I'm not, at least... Yeah, you know what? I will most likely die in the Crimson. I'm teleporting. Once I get this zombie off me.
Speed
Whee.
plus flight is
There we go.
I don't have an axe on me. We don't have a door for the bed.
I have an axe.
Don't we have a house on the other side? Still?
I said it doesn't have a door.
Isn't there an axe downstairs?
There's no chest downstairs.
No, I'm asking, is there an axe
We're doing
downstairs?
Oh,
Where we were mining into it the other day.
As
Okay.
said, there is no chest. It's only the. I removed the bed already. That's why I was saying if we need to grab a bed.
I have a bed. I'm
Well,
talking.
then, could you chop down the tree so that we can have wood to because there's a crafting table over there
There.
at least.
I placed a door.
Okay, good.
Okay. It's just like complication, suffocation, no breathing.
If you place the
I got it. Give me a second. I have to get over here.
Star cannon would actually be pretty useful if anybody's going ranged.
oh,
That was supposed to be you, to my knowledge.
Huh?
That was you, if last time I checked.
Well, I'm trying to go mage, but at the same time, I think we said that magic should or that range should be my backup until I can get good mage going.
All right, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Satani,
Oh.
you might as well drink those thorns potions I tossed you.
Me?
I accidentally put him up.
Well, screw it.
Sorry.
I just use magic power.
I was just like
so there's
quick
that.
emptying my inventory. Sorry.
3, 2,
Hold up,
What?
spawn points. Spawn points.
we
Already
did
done.
that.
Okay, I just did mine.
3,
Then.
2, 1.
Fuck am I? Yeah. Can you let me jump away from you, please?
Why is he aggroing on me?
Don't
Are you the one
know.
Causing bees?
Yes.
That's the reason. Okay, that's one down.
Oh, wait, I really should let Shadow grab that. Sorry. Come on. Come on, big guy. Well, I didn't think he'd deal that much damage to me that quickly.
Oh yeah, the
The other
skull
hand's
itself
gone.
deals way too much damage. The hands are usually fine. Oh, now it's shooting skulls. That's right.
Hey, at least it didn't die in like the first 30 seconds this time.
Oh god.
7
I think
seconds.
his defense is also down because my bees seem to be doing more damage.
Yeah, y'all are doing a lot more damage all of a sudden. Okay, why was I clicked off? I didn't click off. God, fucking damn. I couldn't even. I tried to scroll wheel through the hotbar like in Minecraft. I'm most likely not getting a drop from this, but if it opens up the dungeon, I'll settle for whatever.
Yeah.
Skeletron.
Gotta hurry on this. 3 o'clock.
Y'all got this.
Oh yeah, we more than likely do.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
I mean, I could bait him. Come here, you.
hit him.
Oh,
Gotcha.
oh, wait, I did get a treasure bag.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sweet.
I managed to get like a bare minimum treasure bag. If it shoots crossbones at enemies while you are attacking. Huh. Gives a movement speed. Fleeting
Alright.
bone glove.
Um,
Interesting.
Okay,
Quick bone glove shoots crossbones at enemies while you're attacking.
yeah, which is
And
pretty much
Skeletron
good
Nest.
for Satana and myself if I'm using whips. Everyone else, garbage.
Well, I'm just gonna try it. Like,
Go for it.
just
I mean, it
does
just
it
gives you
count
an
for
extra
magic?
damage source, really.
No,
Yeah, it gives you a bit of a range damage
it's
source.
counting for me too. Magic.
Oh yeah, it's just that you don't spam it as much though. Well, now we can go down.
Yeah,
I
without being
badly
immediately
moved
just
myself.
murked. We managed to get to this chest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to that chest. It was if we were trying to go lower, like to here, that
Much as I
that
hate
would
it, I'm
be
probably gonna use a potion of return.
You're good, man.
Fudge. I forgot. Spawn point.
yeah. Please don't break the bed.
I mean,
I didn't break the bed.
hold up, hold up. And darkness.
Yeah, I don't have any torches on me, so I'm just kind of using the.
I
fire.
do, but I kind of got stuck in a place where I'm getting attacked, so I can't really pull out torches. There we go.
There.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Are you...
Yeah,
Mother!
Alright.
Please tell me you didn't break the bed, Shadow.
No, I didn't break the
Okay,
bed.
thank goodness.
I just moved. I just removed my spawn point.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back down there and see if I can at least get some loot. And
Oh,
if
yeah,
I die, I
still
die.
I still have the gold key that we got from that one thing, so I will be able to open up one chest at least.
Yeah. That'll be useful.
And it is Yo-Yo.
Yay, Shadow to the rescue with the torches.
I got torches now.
No, Shadow's lighting up the entrance is what I'm saying.
Oh snap! Watch out for that thing.
Talking about the mage?
No,
The dude that
fire
was...
thing going around.
Yeah, the
Oh, that thing! Okay, yeah, no. I know look out for that thing. I just didn't see it. Weak stone, yay! Trying to get rid of it so I know what I'm working with. Okay, so...
Mage battle.
Oh, so this was the guy that stole all my gold. It's a lesser healing potion. Do you need healing, Shadow?
Not at the moment.
Okay, I'm standing right here. It's the best way to stay away from those things right now.
mechanic.
Mechanic? Cool.
You found the mechanic? Sweet.
Yeah, we got mechanic now.
Does anybody have a gold key?
I think he just used his.
Yeah, I said whenever I said yo-yo.
Because I just found another gold chest that's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found like 5 of them so far. I don't have a key.
Well, we know we have several locations that we can check later. We just need to find keys for them.
Alchemy table. That's gonna be great for us later.
Yep.
Because then we can make potions with a 20% chance of not consuming ingredients.
Oh, wait, you got... Oh! I just got a key. Oh,
Sweet.
shit, I'm about to die.
These things are swarming.
Yep.
Here.
hold on. I was about to say, yeah, you're probably gonna have to grab this. You're gonna have to probably come over here because I don't know if I can throw it that far.
I've placed some platforms. Get up
Hold on.
right here.
I don't know if I can make that jump. I could barely make
You
this.
can hook onto it.
Oh, right.
There
I
we
often
go.
forget that. There you go. I don't know if I can get on top of the platform from here, but you know what? Anything good?
Brisk Cobalt Shield and Bone Welder.
That sounds maybe good.
Immunity to knockback.
Ah,
You can
okay.
add You can add obsidian skull to that.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so how should we progress? Is there a way to get rid of the fire spinny things?
No.
No.
Oh, they're just constantly there.
Yeah.
They'll time out after a while.
How long's a while?
Quite some time, and holy crap, the swarm that's downstairs.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh shit.
Stand over here so you can see it. Satana, get down here.
I'm working on it.
You see
Oh
that down
god. Do you think you could snipe some of them? Yeah. I'd say if you clear it out a little bit, I can maybe go down there and finish them up. Or just demolish them. That's a lot of mana stars. That's your loot, man. That's yours. Okay. Oh, there's another alchemy lab. You already grabbed one, right, Shadow?
there? Yeah, I grabbed one.
Okay. Let's see here. Whoop.
There's something down here.
There's at least a passageway.
Traveling merchant. Ah, fudge.
Warding tally counter.
Yes.
Oh,
That's good.
keeps track of how many certain enemies you've killed.
Yeah, it's needed for making stuff
Oh
for
look,
the
it trapped
GPS.
itself.
Yeah, thank God. I wouldn't want that thing routinely coming down to visit us. Speaking of. Oh, dear God. Okay, maybe immunity not back would be good for me, too.
Do you want the shield? Do you have an accessory slot for it?
Not at the moment, because I have the Cthulhu shield. I have Cthulhu shield.
Cthulhu shield is worse than this.
Oh, I know, but it's the dodge chance I get with it, right? What is it that
Well,
I
it's
use?
the dash.
Oh
Right?
yeah, the dash. Well, I haven't been using the dash, so maybe, yeah, maybe the knockback resistance would actually be useful.
I found one of the special chests.
Wait, how in the world did my defense go down? Hold up.
Oh, you found a biome chest?
Yeah, I think I found jungle.
Nice.
Actually, I get more defense from the Cthulhu shield than the Cobalt shield.
It's a question of which do you want more, defense or Darkcaster? Yep. Okay.
Sorry.
Which do you want more, defense or no knockback? Which that shield can be upgraded. The
Well, I'm
Cobalt
wondering
shield.
why I went down 5 defense randomly. That's my
Probably
question right
because you
now.
swapped shields.
I haven't swapped shields.
Could be the statue.
Oh, I actually get 6 total. It may be, because I think I may have an extra defense closer to the house, which is where I had 40.
Found cream
Oh.
soda.
No, I actually get 6 from the Cthulhu shield, because mine's the warding Cthulhu shield. So I get an extra 6, or I get an extra 4. God damn it! How many of you are gonna show up?
It's the dungeon. They'll spawn perpetually.
I know, but like, dang, that was almost immediate. We're getting close to something down here, aren't we?
Yeah, there's an ice cave down there. I'm just continuing down the dungeon though.
Yeah, I'm trying to open it up a little bit.
Yeah. Would it be worth it to try and go across? I see a huge open section over here.
That's ice. It's ice
No,
below.
no, if we go straight across to where I'm at, I see another bit of the dungeon.
Maybe. Do you want to help me mine this out? It'll go a lot faster.
Yeah, well, that was the original idea, but then I noticed that there was more dungeons, so that's why I was asking first. Up, we got two of them coming. Well, that one got self-trapped.
Down. And to the left.
What is that?
Cursed skull.
What do we do about it?
He
Just
will
run?
lock onto you and then attack.
Oh.
Yeah, it takes him a second to get close enough to you to attack. But
Oh, well, there's multiple of them.
And they also inflict a debuff when they hit you.
Yeah, I've noticed. Oh, I can actually block magic projectiles with my mace. That's interesting.
well, you can block the magic projectiles with anything.
Well, no, but it's like magic projectiles can't hit me if I have the mace just spinning. Almost. Let me at him, coach. Let me at him.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Wait, there's actually a oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I found the spiky boys.
Yeah. Lava.
Life crystals.
And I found the ice chest.
That
I
dude,
found the snow
there were
chest.
like 2 life crystals over here.
I found
Going-
another biome chest. I think I found the crimson chest.
Oh fuck!
Did you remove your horseshoe?
Yeah.
All the biome chests are down here. Oh, fudge.
Oh. Oh fuck.
15 gold. Do you want to collect that?
I got other issues at the moment.
Okay, sorry.
I will, but I was trying to go get us life crystals. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Mr.
Did it get
Crow,
picked up by a monster?
DPS meter. Hey, does anybody have a DPS meter?
No.
Nope. I have a def
I'll
meter.
get one. I'll get one. Alright.
How in the world?
Metal detector stopwatch. Does anybody have a metal detector?
No.
Nope.
Fudge. Well then. Bone wand? Okay.
What does that do?
Consumes bone, places bone.
Oh.
Okay, where'd you die, Shadow?
Slightly to the left of where you were. Ah, crap.
Oh no, you weren't slightly to the left. You were way to the left of where I was. Mother!
Wormhole potion.
Shadow, please don't move too far from where you are.
Okay. I'll get back on the other side so you can traverse that gap safely. And get rid of the
Please do.
Or try to, at the very least.
Yeah, because that's what I was trying to do, and I was also. Okay.
Oh, crap. Cursed.
Yep.
Dungeon slime. Hey, gold key.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm seriously wanting to get those heart containers so we can move forward, so we can actually start really ramping up our HP. But
Oh, shoot. Talk about the horde.
yeah, just lead them
There's
across.
one key.
Anything that makes it across that is getting just slammed by my mace. Trying to stay on top of you, so if anything gets too close, it just gets blasted. Oh, I'm up against the spikes. That would explain that.
Oh, crap. Fudge. Here it comes. Jump.
Oh, dear God! That felt like it came
Shit,
out of
these
nowhere.
things are annoying.
Yes, they are.
Alright. Spikes are gone.
Yeah. I'm trying to guard you so you have a chance to heal. I was about to say that was part of what killed me, is I kept stepping on that dang thing.
Got it. Okay.
Where are
go
the
down.
okay? Where? I'm going to grab those heart crystals, man. Where the
What
hell
heart
did that mace
crystals?
trap come? If we go up from here, there's 2 heart crystals across the way.
And I have a third one, so
Oh.
Yeah, that 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 is why I veered off from you to begin with. Is I was trying to get them, and you completely ignored that I was going for them.
Oh, that's just a spawn. Oh, fudge. You
Uh,
picked up my gold.
so we're back at square one.
Hey, at least we found 2 biome chests.
Yeah, well, I got the gold back, or at least most of it.
Okay. A granite biome.
Well, I just feel inadequate now.
What?
You just
No
jump
problem.
across there.
yeah,
When I was trying to set myself up to build, trying to do something nice for the group, and you just steal my thunder.
Do you want the life crystals?
I know, but I was trying to get them for the group because so far you two have done most of that type of work. That's what I'm
Alright.
saying.
One goes to you anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, but one
There's
goes
2
to
life
each of you.
crystals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are you at
both goes to
300?
you. I have a third one.
Oh,
So,
so you use one, give me the other.
Yeah.
what's your health?
320.
You use one.
Yeah, and that will just put you at 3. That will put Jacob at 320 and both of us at
No,
340.
no, I have one and I'm at 320. So
Oh yeah,
you
so
use
we'll all
one.
be at 340 then. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
we're good now. Okay, I'm recalling so that way I can deposit this money. Oh, Shadow, I forgot to give you the golden key I found.
It's fine, I've got 3.
Oh, okay.
Fudge. No, 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 no.
So
Or
were y'all wanting?
casters go away.
So what's the next big thing before we start trying to do Wall of Flesh?
Wall of
Gear up.
flesh.
Gear up.
Just gear up.
Yeah.
Fudge. At least I didn't lose as much money this time, so I'm fine. We got pretty deep in the dungeon, though.
Yeah, you think? Okay, wormhole potions. Do we have any spares of
Alchemy
that?
table.
I don't think we do. Well, with the alchemy table, we should be able to more readily make potions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because 33% chance not to consume potion crafting ingredients.
Okay. So, let's see. So, the next part's gear up. I think beyond me just kind of.
Well, there's a couple of different weapons you can get from the dungeon. I mean, there's the Muramasa, I believe, which is a
Yeah,
conti-
that's
which
part
is
of Zenith.
Okay, so
Muramasa is a piece of
that's.
Zenith.
I'm assuming that's just going to be a really good sword, right?
it's a
It's pretty
continuous
decent.
attacking, pretty fast attack speed, mediocre damage.
Okay. Do-do-do. So,
Oof.
okay, I'm trying. Okay, yeah, I think I'll focus on sorting for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you do that.
Where
Shoot. Do
where's the
we have
chest? I
any
dumped
spare?
everything.
Yes, we do. Come here, guide. Phoenix Blaster. And a lava-proof bug net. Yeah. Time to go. Wait, no, let me check on my water leaf.
Maybe season.
Alright.
Oh, we finally
There's
killed the
that.
50th lava slime.
Bottle of water. Grab moon glow and wait. What else do we need for crate potions? Water leaf. Crate potion needs amber, moon glow, shiver thorn, and water leaf. Shiver thorn, amber, moon glow, shiver thorn, water leaf. Okay. And coral. Where's the coral?
Do not know. I'm currently trying to.
Oh, there it is.
I was about to say there was another food item in there. Where is it?
Alright.
Sorry if I'm a little less vocal, but
It's fine. Alright.
concentrating and I'm not having to worry about chat. So at the moment.
Crate potion. And a sonar potion. 3 crate potions and a sonar. Masterful Flame Lash. Oh, this thing! Yes, thank you. Space gun, goodbye. This was fun while it lasted. Pet Mimic, really?
I mean, you did say you wanted a pet besides the thing. What'd you just hand me?
No, like, Jacob has one.
Oh,
I have the pet face
slice of
monster.
hoe cake. Someone's a baby imp. He hasn't learned how to teleport yet.
And this off of that.
So do I have to equip it to summon it?
You have to equip it, but there's a specific slot for that.
Oh, oh. Oh, okay, cool.
Pupfish. Okay.
Oh, I have 4 teleportation potions.
Yikes.
Oh, that's a mimic. Okay, treasure magnet. I'm assuming.
Flame Lash, you are amazing compared to what I had previously.
I'm.
Great tool for lawn mowing.
Huh. I didn't expect to be here.
Where'd it go? Where'd it take you?
Look at
Are
the
you
map.
back in hell?
Yes,
Fu-
he's
What's
back.
even funnier is that I've already mapped this part of hell.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. Now I'm in the jungle.
That's that's actually hilarious. Okay.
Okay. Swiftness potion.
Do, 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 do,
Let's see
do, do.
here. Yeah, I need to go back down there
Shark
actually.
bait. Ooh, that there are so many jokes in that one. Okay, do I like the baby imp more? What is this? Oh, that's the little floaty shark. No, I
Oh,
like the
where's
imp
the
more.
obsidian skull?
Hey, Shadow, do you?
What's
Hey,
up?
Shadow, you want the shark?
Shark what?
Shark bait.
Shark
Pet.
bait? Oh, it's a pet?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
I
isn't
have
it let
my
me drop the pet? No,
right click.
no, there. I'll let you decide what to do with it.
Oh, okay.
That was my original pet.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
By the way, I found some banners in the chests. So again, so that way they're not taking up chest space. They're just all getting hung until
Okay.
we find better homes for
Well,
them. So this house, if anything comes near it, is covered. We have the bonuses
uh,
to kill just about anything in one go.
potions, obsidian skin.
Or
I'll take one.
any basic enemy that gets over here.
I'll take one obsidian skin potion and go down to
Oh, and by the way,
go
in
down.
about the next 30 minutes, we should probably start winding down. Because, like I said, at 2 o'clock, I'll probably have those emails. Hadn't looked at my email during the stream because I'm trying to focus mostly on it, but I need to watch out for those emails coming in.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, where's potions again? Thorns potion. I'm keeping that on me. Heart
Hey, for
reach.
once I can actually do a decent bit of damage with magic. Skeletron would have been a lot easier had I had this. Alright.
I found a boomstick.
How do I favorite an
Nice.
item again? Hover over it
Um,
and what?
it's Alt and then left click.
I'm just sitting in lava right now.
Why?
Because I can.
Obsidian
I
potion.
mean, fair, but why?
I'm mining hellstone.
Oh, okay,
Why do you
fair.
need hellstone?
Lava-proof bug net and better tools.
Okay, I'm gonna put. Okay, yeah, I'm putting monster drops next to the critters chest. So stuff like singers, mandibles. By the way, what should the shell pile be?
What do you mean?
Like the can be placed shell pile you get from the beaches.
Oh,
What what would that be
doesn't
basic
matter to
blocks?
me. Sure.
Okay.
If it doesn't have a use, then
It
sure,
just says
basic
can
blocks
be
are good.
placed, so I'm probably just gonna treat every can be placed block as a basic block.
Unless it has a specific other use, sure.
Well, I mean, The specific other uses would be up to y'all to determine if I mess it up. Okay, beeswax.
I can't think of one.
This. Should I go ahead and put the Cthulhu trophy somewhere?
If you want to.
I think there's some things we should just. Oh wow, this thing is huge.
Fair warning, y'all, when we do fight Wall of Flesh, we need to have a lot of room to run because he's going to get faster and faster the more damage he's dealt.
Yep, I know. I fought it on this difficulty before.
I have not, and
I've
yeah.
never fought him.
It's actually going to become impossible to outrun him without a very specific arena and build. You'll actually need the flurry boots in order to do it.
Black limbs.
Flurry boots, an ice floor, a lot of room to run.
Tattered cloth.
And we better deal a bunch of damage to him very quickly. Because otherwise, we're gonna get killed.
Okay. Okay, are the husks monster drops?
Husks? Like
Yes.
the red husk and
Red,
violet husk?
red and violet husks, yes.
Just, they're not used for potion making like other monster drops are, so just make them into dye and make a chest for them.
Okay, so make like a dye chest and just take all the husks and make the dyes and put them in there.
Yeah.
Do we need
If it
multiple
can
husks
be...
for each dye?
Huh?
Do we need multiple husks for each dye?
No, one husk should make 2 dye.
Okay. Starfish can't be placed. Tulip shell. Teal mushrooms can make a dye.
It's actually surprisingly safe mining hellstone with an obsidian skin potion in the way that you don't have to worry about monsters. Because they can't get to you.
Oh, what was that? Oh, sweet. 5 sec. Interesting. And then the bee. Okay.
I say that and I start getting bombarded by a lava bat, but that's only after I exit the lava.
Okay, so quick question.
Shoot.
One of the thing, no, Jacob. One of the things you just gave me. Should I tell Shadow?
That's up to you. Oh, yeah.
What did he give you?
You know what? I'll tell you next time I see you.
Didn't mean to do that. Where was that?
But essentially, to
It's
my
on that
knowledge, you're
bottom
the
floor.
only one that still needs a certain type of potion.
What? A certain type of potion?
Yep.
I don't typically use potions.
There is a certain type you have used.
At this point, I'm trying to think of it. Sonar potion, crate potion, what? Those would be the only 2 that I'm concerned with right now.
Where are you, Shadow?
In hell.
You're in hell, so go down. Okay. Are you in lava right now?
I am very near it.
You mind getting somewhere relatively safe, please? For a moment.
Give me a second.
I won't
I
use too
need
much
to
of
get my story straight.
your... You're fine.
I got another goddamn shark bait.
Some of this stuff, when we start getting duplicates, we're just gonna have to start
Sell
selling
it.
it. Yeah.
Ah, fudge.
Well,
Never mind.
I'm not in hell anymore.
Yep.
You're not going to be in hell anymore.
Yeah. Shadow,
You
when
died in
you
hell, you're
get
going
back
straight to
when
hell.
you get back, I need you to follow me a little bit.
Okay.
Come here.
Actually, no. You could do something a little bit different.
No, just wait. Okay, Shadow. This is far enough.
That's not a potion, sir.
It replaces a certain potion.
You didn't say that. You said it's a potion that I don't
No,
have yet.
No, I
you
said I
use
didn't need a certain potion. You were
Yeah.
the only one that still needed it.
Yeah, that's what he
Oh.
said.
Well, all the recall potions can go to me now. I'm just
Yeah, there's 10
upset.
in the chest. You're good, man. But there's 10 in the chest.
I'm upset.
Yeah, I found one, handed it to him.
I didn't ask for it. He just gave it to me. Okay.
Don't worry.
It was the only one there. I found 2 beehives that we
It's
have
okay.
not gotten into.
It's okay.
That's cool.
Because I got
Well, all the. Where's the. Oh,
Potions chest hasn't been moved. If you're looking for that.
no, I was looking for the hellstone I mined.
Okay.
It got quick stacked.
Oh, that sucked. Especially since there were potato chips there.
This could be
Wait.
monster drops.
Oh,
so-
you need obsidian.
Yeah, you
Need
need
obs-
obsidian in order to make hellstone.
Yeah.
Um,
Where is the obsidian? Basic blocks.
Keep in mind, some of these chests may not be perfectly sorted as far as what's in
Oh,
them.
life crystal. Thanks.
Damn, you found a lot of those.
Where is obsidian?
we don't have any.
We don't have any. None at
No, I think we're out.
Welp. Where's a bucket? Does anybody have a bucket?
We should have 3 somewhere in all of this, okay?
Unless I died with it in my delete slot.
Why why would you have deleted the buckets? Why
My
didn't you put them up?
inventory was full. I needed a slot.
Oh, do we not have one?
Here's 2 more buckets. I'll take one and toss the other one to whoever wants it.
No, just if it was it, did you make it?
Yes, I just made it.
Okay, just pass it to me. I'll find a place to put it.
Okay. Well, I
It's
am
my
gonna
ammo.
go grab some water from the oasis, since that's the easiest accessible water
Oh,
source.
he's
Oh, wait,
upstairs.
there's some receipts up.
Okay.
No, it's not. Oh boy, where?
Okay, let's see here.
Where's the engineer, by the way?
She hasn't moved yet because, well,
No,
we never.
she's. Oh, we don't have a house for her.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. She hasn't moved.
Well, at least she's alive. So we need to make a house for her.
Yep.
I think she likes snow.
Yeah, and while we're doing that, we have the tavern keeper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
we
likes
can-
snow too, so we might as
he
well
likes
build a house.
hollow.
I thought he liked snow. No, we found him in the snow. Fuck. I'm going nuts. Okay,
We need obsidian desperately.
I guess we don't have an aglet.
Nope. Why, you're wanting to make the anklet of the wind? Or are you trying to make the next step up in the boots?
Yeah, I found Angler of the Wind.
Jacob, how many things of mana do you have?
6.
You have a total of 10 right now, right?
Wait, I have 120 mana, so 6 stars worth.
Okay. Alright, that's 32 obsidian.
nope.
It's not gonna get me far.
There. Are you maxed out?
I think so.
You got
I already
200?
have the achievement, so I don't really know.
Shadow, how much mana do you have?
I'm maxed.
Yeah, he
I
knows.
need the number.
Well, max is 200. I have jungle
Okay,
armor,
then
so
yeah, I
I'll
have-
make
That's what
280.
I'm asking. Okay,
That-
max is 200.
Yeah, then I'm at max.
Okay, I am going to increase my maximum just in case I need to delve in any sort of magic or be able to use a magic wand for whatever reason. It would
doesn't
help if I
hurt to-
clicked the right button.
Oh, right. Flame Lash homes in automatically.
There we go. So now both of you are maxed and I'm at a respectable mana total. Where's... Okay,
We need a metal
yeah.
detector.
Are the keys in that chest?
The four... Yeah.
Toss them
Oh,
to me.
right.
I'm gonna go and try and
I'm trying to.
There we go.
Right now, this is gonna be my... I'm in the process of sorting chest. So if it's in that last chest, it is because I haven't... I'm trying to clear space for other stuff.
Alright. Hellstone. 32. Alright, what can I make? First off, lava-proof bug net. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, I thought. Okay, there's that. Now, molten ham axe will replace both the hammer and the axe that's in my inventory, in my hotbar. Give me a little bit more to work with. And fudge. That didn't leave me with much. So much for a molten sword, I guess.
I don't think that was gonna be of any use anyway. I think I tried to compare Molten Sword to what
I have
Satana has
blood.
at the moment, and it was just garbage.
I have blood butcherer. 22 melee damage, 4% crit strike chance, and fast speed.
Are you ever gonna be in melee range?
No, but it's good to have a melee weapon just in case I am.
Then why not why not
I
try
may
and go for the Muramasa or the whatever Satana has? I forgot what it's called. The flail.
There's the Forceful Blue Moon and the Fiery Greatsword.
The Blue Moon.
Um, by the way, I
Uh,
found some potions that weren't in the potions chest, so y'all may want to check those out. See if they may be useful to you.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get to the dungeon since I'm trying to use those 4 keys. How does that not hit me?
merchant. Sell these old tools. Alright, there's that. Ah, shoot, wrong button. I forgot I still had my stream open behind everything. Alright,
Seeds, herbs. What else did
alright,
I
gem.
remove
Oh yeah,
from?
we also you'll need to make two housing because you gotta remember painter's also going to appear or
Yeah.
Clothier.
clothier, whatever his name is.
Clothier is going to appear.
Alright.
Clothier, I think, likes jungle. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the snow biome and start setting up a thing. We can actually like Goblin Tinkerer, so we can move him over and get the snow pylon.
Well, doesn't the Goblin
Wait, I need
Tinkerer
wood.
almost
Anyone
exclusively?
who's in their preferred biome will give a pylon.
Oh, okay.
If they're at max happiness, they'll give the pylon. Money trough, taking it. Where's the wood?
At the moment, a dozen different places. I'm trying to figure out.
Dozen different places. I need some right now.
Fuck, man.
Cause I'm gonna go make
Come
these
here.
hasts.
Come here. Just come here.
Found it.
Yeah.
Cool. Should be plenty. Appreciate it.
Like, okay.
Ah, these Hermes boots. I've missed you.
Way to make it sound creepy, man. Just
Well,
what
you took it that
the
way.
absolute fuck just came out of your mouth. Okay. And I thought I was a
That deserves.
weirdo.
Does that deserve a
Hey.
donation?
And, no, that wasn't an asshole. That was a lack of self-awareness. That's what that was.
Come on, y'all. I miss my mobility.
You
Yes,
had
but you made it
wings.
sound like you were. No, that one will get me put in the ass. That one will get me put in the asshole chest. No, I ain't going that far.
Guys, I have beaten Terraria before, and I've got pretty much all the endgame stuff before. You get used to that endgame stuff after you have it. So whenever you're denied
It
it for an extended
doesn't.
period of time
Okay,
on a new
okay. You know what?
playthrough, it
You know what? If you deem I deserve this, I deserve this. But that doesn't mean you have to act like you're about to make love with it. Okay? Okay?
like
Calm down.
And there's also the fact, and also, yeah, a counter argument to that is that that's part of the reason why I don't really play Terraria too often because I know how mobility works. And hell, at the very least, I'm used to having poor mobility at times.
I mean that's fair.
So
Okay, so next up. Okay, so
I'm just
next
used to having the good
up's.
mobility.
Let's find all of our basic blocks again, because I got it all shuffled up.
Alright.
Wood. It's a wall. Okay, where's all my blocks? Brick, ash block.
Holy crap, all of the Eskimo zombies. Or frozen zombies.
I knew I didn't do that. Fucking goddamn it. Well, we might as well do the
Mini Minotaur?
no,
That's a pet.
Oh, that's. I didn't see the equipable slot. I was like, what kind of weird boss is that? Um,
it would have been at, if it was an enemy, it would have been at best a mini boss.
yeah, yeah, I figured as much on that. That goes with
Lunatic
throwables.
Cultist is a fun one.
Lunatic Cultist is a fucking joke.
Well, he's not a joke whenever you're not ready to fight him.
I'm in
The only
danger.
time he's not a joke is I think in master difficulty.
Would okay? Would y'all classify cobwebs as a block?
Yes.
I would classify it as a material.
Uh, well, obviously that because it's classified as material in the game code. I'm talking.
Well, I mean, as I would
Would you
classify it as a
classify it
material.
in the same vein as stuff like rich mahogany, stone, sandstone blocks, ice
I,
blocks, stuff like that?
it might be I categorize it more similar to silk, and silk-like objects. So basically, more
Since it's what
like
since it's
non-placeable
what you
materials.
okay. Because it says it can be placed, but I wasn't sure if we were going to treat it like that. Crimstone
If I say
block,
cobweb,
iron
I'm more or
block.
less just turning it into silk.
Okay, I may get. You know what? That's actually a good idea. I should probably just go ahead and turn all of the cobweb into
Okay.
silk, just so we know exactly how much we have. And to my knowledge, wait, I use a loom, correct, to do
Yeah.
this?
Alright. So place
I'm
the
guessing not the living room.
chair.
Okay, I think I use the other one.
Wooden walls.
There we go. Yep. Congratulations on slaying the 100th Chimera. I really thought we had killed more of those than that.
It's possible.
No, we didn't.
No, no, we didn't. We just got the 100th kill banner.
I mean, maybe from the previous world.
No.
No, because we killed because we were
Oh, that was
doing
corruption.
corruption. Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing corruption. It's like
It's like there is no Maybe we didn't know. Not in
We
this
didn't.
case.
It's just flat out no, we did not.
Yeah,
Sorry about the dogs barking in the background, by
you're
the way.
good. By the way, what were the blocks that act like silt? It's silt that you can use in the
Silt,
whatever it's
sand,
called.
slush.
Not sand.
Not
If it
sand.
were sand, that'd be too easy.
I thought you were talking about like what would fall.
No, no, used to get ores and stuff.
Okay, silt, slush, fossil.
Okay. Because I'm keeping an eye for this type of stuff as I'm going through in case we missed it. Because I am to a point organizing this stuff. Like I'm trying to keep like with like at the very least. So those are all the flat blocks. Okay, platforms.
Oh, well, I'm out of wood. I'm out of wooden walls. Here we go. Let's make some more.
Walls.
Alright. Alright, so there's that. Now, to make a second floor. Okay.
A baby face monster.
Yeah,
Why
that
does
was my
that sound scarier than it really should be?
that was my former pet.
Uh, wait. Oh, it's equipable. God damn it. I am misreading a lot of this stuff. Like, what in the world is wrong with my brain?
Everything? Nothing? Who knows?
I can't argue with that.
God damn it.
Alright, so now let us move mechanic.
Wait, has she already
Oh,
spawned?
Yeah,
Golfer
she
moved down
hasn't
there.
left the dungeon yet.
Let's also move Goblin Tinkerer there.
Oh. I didn't
Hey,
realize
have you
that
ever
once
seen
you...
a zombie in the middle of the day? With a
Uh,
demon eye? He's stuck. Ice slime banner.
sweet.
Let me actually place that banner down before I go too far.
I was about to say, you may want to leave that in the ice biome house. 'Cause it will
Alright.
not be useful where we live.
Well, mechanic just moved in. Snow pylon. So the Goblin Tinker didn't actually need to be there. He just needed to be... His house just needed to be there. Oh, great. Not enough villagers. So, Golfer, you can come over here.
Okay, now let's see. Stone platform, rich mahogany platform, cactus, brass shelves there.
Not enough villagers near the current pylon. What?
Wait, how is that an issue we can have?
You need to have a certain number of villagers near somewhere in order to be able to teleport to it. On both sides.
Huh.
Alright. Yeah, there's not enough villagers near the snow pylon in order to be able to use it, so I'm just gonna teleport back.
Maybe the goblin... Yeah, so the goblin tinker needs to be over there for that purpose, doesn't he?
Well, the Goblin Tinker doesn't need to be over there. I've already got the snow pylon. That's the only reason I moved him.
Well, no, to have... In order to
You only
have...
need 2 villagers.
How many villagers are over there?
One. Physically there.
No, to make the pylon work.
You need two.
Okay,
Physically
so who
there.
are you gonna move over there?
The golfer's there.
Galt? Wait,
He moved over there by default whenever I made the house.
so... Okay, I'm just confused, and I'm just gonna choose to stay confused in this case because I am just going to run with it. Nope,
I mean,
nope,
I
nope,
don't
nope.
care who's over there. We just need somebody. Golfer likes the surface. Goblin Tinkerer likes underground. Nobody else likes snow right now. Painter likes jungle. Zoologist likes surface. Traveling merchant or doesn't
Close,
count.
can you let me open the chest so I can see my
No.
progress, you crazy lady? Okay.
All right.
Now, while based on my definition of basic blocks, we don't need an extra basic blocks chest. Some stuff had gotten mixed in accidentally, originally. Um, I am making us a second one because we will need it soon.
Yeah, we'll need it eventually.
Yeah, and what I'm classifying as basic blocks or any basic material, I put the shell pile in there because I didn't know where else really to put it for now.
Traveling merchant.
Um, Doors, shelves, torches, the dart trap,
He's in the desert.
and walls. All that stuff I put in there. So that kind of stuff goes in the basic blocks chests. Now what I'm gonna do with these, I think
He's
maybe
selling a stopwatch, demon horns, fake unicorn horns, star hairpin, and a red cape. So, does anybody need a stopwatch?
What does the stopwatch do?
Tells your speed.
I do.
You need a stopwatch?
I was about to say you two are going for the cell phone first, so anything related to the cell phone would probably be best for y'all to have for first
Alright, I
pick
got you
up.
one. Are you in a safe place right now?
No, I am not. I kind of
Alright.
am now, but at the same time, kind of not.
Well, whatever projects we're
prepare for
working
teleport.
on, I'm gonna have to ask that we find a stopping point. By the way, should we have more than one chest for potions?
Probably. Because there's a bunch of them. But that would be a based on need thing.
Okay, because I'm determining whether or not to move the potions chest, and basically I'm trying to make it to where all of our items currently fit as far to the left as possible, and then reach over if it need be, which is there's going to be a need to, and then keep maybe the vanities and the cell chest over to the far right. Everything in the middle will be empty and used for extra storage as we go. Trying to determine how to do it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move the potions for the sake of having it set up so I can reorganize them a little bit so like potions are with like. Healing potion, lesser, lesser, mana. Did not mean to drink the honey.
Hey, I found a locked chest.
Okay, give me a second.
What's in it?
Cobalt shield.
Cool. We'll need as many of those as we can get if we want to give everyone Ankh shields.
I take it that's what you use to make them.
Yes.
It's part of it. I'll put shark bait in there.
I mean, I've got a pretty well empty inventory and I've got a money trough. So,
I also have a money trough. I just don't use it.
Okay, I'm going to leave the chest besides the new potions chest empty in case we need it. But for the sake of right now, it's unlabeled
Actually,
in case we end up using it for something else.
Found
Sound good?
you found a what?
bewitching table,
Oh, cool.
aka the one I need.
Shadow key.
Awesome.
Party
I mean,
girl,
I
could you
already had one.
please stop throwing a party behind my back?
Fire spell.
I'm kind of glad y'all didn't notice what I just did.
What happened?
I asked the party girl to please stop throwing a party behind my back.
And what did she do?
No, she was throwing confetti right behind me is the reason I was saying it.
Found
Oh.
a handgun.
Oh,
Let's
golden
see,
key.
I know there's more throwable items in here. Or am I just
We don't need
stupid?
another bone welder. Blue dungeon candle. Go away. Wood wall. Snow blocks.
That's something.
Stuff we don't need.
Attractive.
So. Oh. Right. Keep the golden key. Ruthless blue moon. Shadow key. Dynamite. Flaming arrow. And gold coin.
Okay.
Oh, great.
There it is.
Where's what?
Muramasa.
Remind me, what does that do again?
It's the material for the Zenith.
I mean, I know what it is, but what does it do? I don't
In the
remember what it
meantime, what
is.
is it useful for?
It's the auto attack
Desert chest.
blue sword.
Found the desert chest.
Okay.
This flame lash is greatly helping in my fighting in the dungeon. The fact that it homes in on enemies is even better. The traps still are annoying though. Fudge, don't! Ah, I died. Oh well, at least I got the stuff. I see you're still exploring. You find anything good? Oh, Hard Nazar. Someone dropped a Hard Nazar.
Oh, what?
It's immunity to slowness.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Nazar hardened is just the bonus effect.
I
Oh,
knew I would end up finding more basic blocks, and I
There's
did.
something down there. I just can't reach it because I keep because it's one of those trap rooms.
alright. So,
It was like a necro helmet or something like that.
Okay, the random mat and die is random materials and dies that we don't,
Alright.
since we have less of those. And
Platforms. Ancient necro helmet. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Well, I think that's
oh, missed a
I think
die.
that's enough exploring.
Yeah. I mean, I can. Yeah, and if y'all are done exploring, I can finish this up next time.
And we could do a Smash Bros thing.
Yeah. What's the
Oh,
current
that'd be
pot
fun.
for it, anyways? Well, both of you are gonna have. Well, especially you, dude. You're gonna have to heal up first. What's the current pot?
9 gold.
9 gold. Okay.
I'm actually in a better position to do PvP now.
Yep.
But I need to find where I last died. Because there was a
Sweet.
Nazar in the wall. And I want it back. Found it. Alright. Now I just gotta retrieve it.
Fact.
There we go. Got it. Teleporting back.
Yeah, I think that's actually gonna do me better. Oh, I haven't set up my Hornet in a while. Let's see, where's the current sellables chest? Yeah.
Oh, necro helmet is gonna be equipable.
What does Necro Helmet do?
5% range damage increase.
Uh,
Oh, Hard Nazar's immunity to curse, which is actually gonna be really useful in the dungeon. Especially
yeah,
considering those cursed
the
skulls.
yeah, those floaty skulls are curse
Up-
heavy.
Yeah, they're a pain in the rear.
Okay, so we all should have equivalent health, correct?
380 after I fully heal.
I think that should be
I'm currently
everybody.
at 360.
Yeah, but we saw how we saw the stalemate from last time though, so
It's only gonna get worse, or it's
o-
gonna get more.
okay,
It's
if
gonna
we
get more useful.
deactivate the campfires, does it deactivate the healing?
Yes, it. Actually, no, it doesn't. The campfire's still there.
No, no, it does. They
Oh,
have to be lit.
okay.
I
Well,
deactivated both of
let's
them
just
and the
leave it.
bonus disappeared.
Let's just leave it because our damage is getting higher now.
Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, your damage got significantly higher. The only damage I got bonus was the Muramasa. And Jacob, have you gotten any extra damage this time?
His summons.
Possibly? No, my summons don't do anything. Remember?
Oh,
Like, I think the only thing I have now that I didn't is the Muramasa. So you are literally the only one with a major damage increase, and if we take you out early again, Jacob and I will be in the same spot.
I mean, I don't know about that because there is always the possibility of it's happening. I have a bunch of buffs on me. I'm gonna right click them off.
Of what happened? Of what happening?
I had a bunch of buffs on me. We gotta remove the campfire.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. No, you just have to turn it off. You don't have to take it away. You just turn it off, and it removes the bonuses.
Does?
Yeah.
It
See?
does. Okay. Oh yeah, and remove. But
oh.
we do need to take this though.
What was that?
The boss statue.
No, what does that do again?
Plus
Plus
five.
five.
Plus 5 defense.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's why I have the 40 instead of 35. So yeah, it was that.
How's this look?
Alright, so who wants to start it off? Before Jacob
Hold it.
just shoots
Where's
me
the potions?
casually.
Where's the new potions chest? There it is.
Yeah, no potions.
I mean, that's what I'm putting away.
Okay. I'm not.
I mean, I rarely remember to heal to begin with, so
Yeah, I I usually try to go for each. I don't have it in the top five.
your dogs are on a
Sorry.
heater
Yeah.
today, dang.
Sorry.
You're good. Alright, so y'all ready?
Alright, so I guess I'm stuck in the middle now.
Sure.
Alrighty then. Who's counting down?
Jacob typically does.
Yeah, typically.
Alright, wait. PvP.
Oh, yeah, that would be embarrassing.
And turn off. Get off the team too.
Yeah, I tried. There we go.
Do your summons actually do anything for
No,
PvP?
as I said,
Oh, they
Yeah,
don't.
they don't natively attack.
test it if you want me to.
I mean, sure. You can get one hit on me,
Like,
and your whip should cause priority, right?
well, okay, I'm not in PvP. See,
Nope,
Yeah, no, they're good.
nothing.
told you.
Let's let him regen.
It was only 14 damage.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. Let's just go ahead and let him because he's. Yeah. Just turn that on. He should be up to full health in no time.
In some time, more like.
I thought it healed faster. There we go. There we go. Anyways, you ready to go?
We ready?
Sorry, I had to stretch a little bit.
You're good.
Uh,
Oh, I'm in my inventory. That's why.
Actually, I'm curious. What's this?
I'm actually running dangerously low on mana potions.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, there we go. I'm ready.
Wait, were you allowing it? I guess since that is a central part of his damage.
Yeah, I will
You
run
good
out
with
of
that,
mana
Jacob?
if I don't have mana potions.
Uh,
Like that's literally
I
a
mean, that's
crucial
the
part of
source.
me.
That's the source of his attack stuff. So I think
Mana
that one
potions.
exception should be fine.
I guess. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's gonna be without a way to attack us, and then he's just gonna get creamed.
Yeah, I mean I don't even like I've that's the whole reason I have a mana flower.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, count us in when you're ready.
All right. Pop my knuckles. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll say you better save yourself, Shadow, or else you're out by elimination. Okay, why am I? What is that? Why is it targeting me? And or am I just? I'm assuming Shadow that's something of yours, or is that Jacob's?
Magic missile, really?
Get back up here. Get back over here.
I have not left the platform, sir.
No, we were still on the platforms.
Light.
I thought we just agreed platforms. My bad. Oh,
Get him.
okay. Yeah, the biggest thing that keeps me from getting to y'all is the mobility.
Okay. Actually, yeah. One of the things that needed to be done is he needs.
Yeah.
Okay. Next time, Satana, wear the Cobalt Shield.
What is that? Oh, the knockback.
Immunity to knockback.
Does
Yeah.
that mean I win?
Actually, melee's people.
Yes, it does. Which means you get the pot. Yeah, that's the whole point of this. In case you forgot. Whoever wins gets the asshole pot. And if next time there's nothing there, we all just put one in.
Hey.
Before I can just get randomly trolled. Anyways, Shadow, you want to do the outro?
Well, that was certainly interesting. And I'm glad I got this flame lash. Thank you, Jacob, for giving me a way to kill you. Um, but I
The
looks like
snark.
that's it for this. Looks like that's it for this session, and we'll be back next week
Okay.
with more Terraria with friends, ideally,
And
provided plans don't
need
get
to
in
add
the
a
way
couple
of it.
rules to the
Huh?
whole thing because
Yeah, we'll need some slight adjustment to the Terraria Smash Bros. Rules, but of
it
course
acts
nothing that
like a barrier.
completely shuts down a particular build, i.e., mana potions.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm okay with the mana potions things. It's the flight that seems to be way too powerful.
Well,
Because I
We,
eventually
literally,
everyone's gonna get wings at some point.
yeah, but
yeah,
it may be until everyone has wings, it may be a good idea for them to
I
I
be
just have base level
soft
wings,
banned.
and Jacob has rocket boots. You can easily just go down there and get some
yeah,
rocket boots
I
from
can
the Goblin Tinkerer.
try to
Yes,
the base.
but don't I have to fuse them with something to get any sort of other boost from them besides the rocket boots?
Like
Yeah.
your Dune Rider boots, you can merge them with your Dune Rider boots and get still keep your increased speed, but also have the flight.
Here's
And
what I
but
would
what is
here's what I would suggest. There
specifically?
needs to be a ceiling cap because while I've been pretty much doing the rules as I need to stay on the platform. If I jump, I can't really stay on. I cannot be like in the air for too long. I would maybe use a
Yeah, you
double
have to.
jump and that's it. And on top of that, whenever I was trying to fight you, you were completely off screen. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah. And since you're the only one with range damage, which I am, or like a lot of range damage, which I'm fine with. That's fine with being a mage build, obviously. So no range damage would be completely hypocritical of us to say, because I
Yeah,
mean,
it's just
but the idea I believe should be we stick to obviously. Okay, I just straight up forgot stick within the light. Okay, I just forgot. Um, and then so stick within the light. And if you jump off the top platform, no floating, no extra jumping, just jump and come back down. If you jump from the bottom or middle platforms, so long as you don't exceed the top, you can slow fall and stuff to give yourself time to like
I was
basically cover the whole field with attacks with
thinking
ranged
of
attacks.
doing was more than likely part like the cap being about
I can still see you like there. Yeah.
because we gotta remember like you need I want it to be seen like okay maybe a bit slower. I can't tell because it's really hard to get a point of reference. Maybe there
Well, these things will need to be revised as we all get
get
much more
that
mobility later on.
at least like
No,
a
as
little
we get more mobility, obviously more freedom of movement will be
I
allowed.
know
The problem is making it fair at the moment.
well the thing is that
Okay, Shadow. Shadow.
while I
Come jump under the ceiling and see how much air you get. Just like no, you clear it big time. What I'm saying is jump under the ceiling and see how much time you get coming back down.
Oh, well, I have to hold my glide for that, which I only
That
can start to glide after I run out my flight.
well, but you know what I mean. It's like you can fly the whole length of the field this way, but you can't get permanently out of our field of view. So Jacob could maybe hit you. In fact, I could hit you if I catch you at the right time. So this is still within range because look, I can almost get you with the blue moon.
yeah and
So it's still within reasonable amount of range.
So you guys are
No,
salty that I can move around better than you guys, and you're trying to limit me so that you can hit me.
well
we're trying to make it fair, dingus.
yeah
I will make you go ahead and put two more of that fucking gold back in that chest
yeah
Did I
and
say anything false?
for being a sore winner. No, you're being a sore winner though.
Sorry.
I understand
That's what I'm
as
saying.
increasing the ceiling a little bit once we all get
Yeah.
wings, but I don't want it to be the ceiling's gone because then everyone can just float around and we would never be able to hit each other.
Yeah, because well, the big thing is that obviously we need the ceiling to be low enough that we stay within the confines of our arena. That's the
Yeah,
thing. So
which is
basically, once we all get increased wings, maybe right here, because this gives us plenty of room to move around above it, everybody, but also ensures that the top layer of the arena is in sight. If we want to
This is
push it to
also
the
the
torches, like
first
right here.
pair of wings.
No, that's
Like,
what we're talking about. No, Shadow. We
yeah,
are
I'm listening.
talking about you are the only one with a pair of wings. Even with the rocket boots,
Rocket Boots doesn't have
Jacob and I wouldn't be able to stay in the air as long as you. There was a point where you were hitting me with 3 or 4 attacks, I couldn't move, and you weren't on the screen. That is an unfair advantage. We are leveling the playing field temporarily
yeah
until everyone has access to the same mobility
Yeah.
till everyone is at the same level of play.
As
Because
an example, I more than likely am the weakest out of all you guys, which is why, especially since I can't use actual summons in this fight. If I was able to use
Yeah.
legitimate summons, I would have a pretty fair. I would be for starters, it would be pretty unfair. Which at that point, I more likely would have been limited to one summon instead of having three.
Yeah, I mean, you're right on that note.
Because while he is maybe the tankiest, he's also the worst at ranged. The Cobalt
yeah,
Shield I thought you would have equipped just for the fact of being able to just negate
I didn't
knockback.
think of it. If we're being 100% honest, I didn't think of it. If y'all had
Yeah.
said something, I would have, but it completely slipped my mind.
Well, here's a tanky one.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah,
The
like this makes it a lot more viable for me because if I'm trying to
toss
keep my defense up, that's where it needs to be for me.
toss me your blue moon.
My what?
Your blue moon. Your flail.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. So you
Yeah.
got
I was going to use this in the battle, but due to the fact that Shadow, I couldn't see him, I never had the chance to actually use it.
yeah, yeah. So that gives me what is that? An extra 9 points of damage, and well, yeah, it's an extra 9 points of damage just looking at a little bit more knockback. Yeah, because that's the biggest thing is both of y'all have range on me. So if I can't get close enough to actually hit you with anything, y'all just shut me down,
That's
which
the
is
point, though.
fine.
Melee is supposed to be able to take so few damage that it doesn't matter.
Yes, but
Yeah,
I'm not at that point. I
yeah.
just lost 3 points of defense switching out the shields.
Well, the no knockback is going to be a big help to you later on. Because
Yeah,
trust
but
me, not getting tossed around every time you get hit, oh, that's valuable.
actually,
Yeah,
you know what? Hold up. Which it's the bookshelves we use to combine stuff, right?
yeah. It's the bookshelves used to combine. I don't think those two shields can combine into each other though.
No, they cannot, but I can get the Rec 3000.
What is that?
It displays number of monsters, kill count, and rare creatures.
Oh, I only have one. I only have one piece of that.
I have all three.
You, Rash Treasure Magnet, cool.
Yeah, so now.
And Magic Missile.
So, I didn't mean to do that.
Magic Missile,
Alright.
what can you be used with? Sky Fracture.
Oh, damn it. I was
That's
hoping he
gonna be
hadn't turned
hard
it
mode.
off yet.
That's hard mode. No, I turned it off pretty quickly after the thing was done.
I accidentally turned it back on, tried to do something else entirely.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I'll keep the Cobalt Shield on me, but as far as adventuring goes, the Warding Shield's just my better defense. I need to figure out ways to start upping. I need to figure out new ways to start upping that. What's the next level of armor? Because my current is the Molten Helmet, which is obviously Hellstone. Is there anything
I
we can
think you
get
need to enter hard
pre-hard
mode
mode?
before you get anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need hard mode. Hold up. What is the next step with the mana flower?
I don't know, but yeah, it's
It's the magnet flower
magnet.
or the magnet flower, mana cloak, or arcane flower.
Okay. Which one of those are you probably gonna aim for?
Well, they all do different things. Magnet flower increases pickup range for mana stars. Mana cloak and automatically use mana potions when needed. Causes stars to fall after taking damage, and stars restore mana when collected. And arcane flower, which is enemies are less likely to target you.
Okay, so would that first one, the magnet flower or whatever it's called, need a
Yeah,
treasure
the magnet
magnet?
flower. No, that's
No,
celestial magnet.
A celestial
Celestial
magnet?
Magnet is supposed to pretty much have better pickup range for mana stars.
Gotcha. Anyways. I
Manaflower's
kind of
good.
need to
Oh,
go and
okay,
get
cool.
off stream. We're still streaming, by the way. Um,
Yeah.
I kind of do need to go. So, my little outro. You two, get out of my house,
Okay. Anklet of the Wind
Wait, wait.
and Aglet are
or
necessary peacekeeping
figure
moves.
out what you're doing, and then get out of my house.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let me get. Can somebody
Hey,
toss me a gold or platinum watch so I can actually make something?
how
Uh,
how do we obtain those? Because I don't have a watch.
Wait, no, Platinum Watch. Here you go.
How do we obtain the watches?
It a chain and either gold or platinum. There is the silver version, but it's
We have chain.
yeah, I know.
I know I've been throwing stuff around, but we have chain. So if you just made some, thank you.
Well, I need another chain because I want. Oh, you gave me my watch back.
We have 18 chain sitting somewhere.
Oh, just make some peeps. It's
No,
low.
no, no, no. Do not make some. You make some, I will hurt you.
How? No, PvP's not on.
I never said in game.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
There.
Well, he's the one who needs it.
Oh, well, sorry. I thought you were trying to grab something. There.
No.
Anyway, Shadow, if you're done, yeah.
Oh, I have the chains. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave him to you.
Yeah, because I gave him to Shadow.
Well,
Like a dummy.
I didn't have any platinum.
There we go. Fiery Greatsword. That was it. Definitely better. Still material, so melee weapons, you can go in there. Muramasa's actually
Let
used
me
in
go ahead and stop my stream.